So we are going to do a screen share through all this. What's going on, friends? Team Blade, Inner Circle, I guess Super Saiyan training. It was kind of funny how we actually thought about that. Let me see if I can get off of this screen share really fast. All right, there we go. Awesome. All right, so the purpose and intention of tonight's training hangout is to share with you a couple of strategies that have been working in my business. I know Kimberly has been implementing those same strategies as well, and we want to give it back to our teammates because we believe before we do any kind of technical training, which is what you guys are going to get tonight, as a lot of how-to strategies with about 25-50% mindset, but a lot of how-to strategies. And we want to be able to give back. But before we actually conjured this training, we wanted to make sure that it worked first. Like I know a lot of people try to say that they're going to create training, like, oh, let me go and create a training class, or let me sell you on a training, or let's do a coaching. There's a lot of people that do that, but they also don't implement what they are teaching. They either copy it from somebody else, and there's no experience behind what they're teaching. So this is actually one of our first in many real technical trainings that we're going to go through about twice a month. And the reason why is because we wanted to make sure that the strategies that we're going to share with you are working right now. And if the strategies change, then obviously our strategies will change. But as of right now, these are the strategies that are personally working in my business. It has allowed me to recruit, almost 50 people in the past month and a half, and positioning me and Kim to earn over $20,000 in the month of February and March. And the reason why we can, we're at that point now is because of a lot of the training that we're going to go over tonight. We're going to actually help you guys position yourself to do something similar. I will tell you that the results aren't typical. And if you're on our team, nothing will no amount of money will ever come to you unless you put in the work. So this does take work, and this does take hard work. It takes learning a couple of skills. It takes being patient with learning a little bit of the technical stuff. But once you're done and you're running it out there and you're getting a result, whether it's your first lead or your first 10 leads, your first 20 leads, or your first couple of sales, what you want to do is promote every single result, right? So no matter how big or small, every result matters. So that's what you want to do, and that's what we want to help you guys do tonight, is to help you create a result that you guys can go out there and promote, whatever that result may be for you. But what we're going to cover is we're going to cover YouTube training, how to rank your videos with highly keyworded or highly searched keywords, okay? How to create sales funnels and the sales process of creating a sales funnel, how to implement sales psychology and Facebook marketing. And we're going to be going over this for a couple of hours. We tend to go for a long time on our Hangouts, but for a good reason. So is there any topic? I mean, there's really no order. I guess just based on, all right, cool. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me actually exit out of Facebook because it's blowing up now. Let me, all right, let me get off here. Okay, so is there anything that we've mentioned, YouTube training, sales funnel, sales psychology, and Facebook marketing, that anybody would like to cover first? Does anybody have anyone out there want to cover something first? If you guys want to cover something first that you're just interested in learning and mastering, you can post in the group chat, or you can unmute yourself and just say it, and we can kind of take a vote on that. Or I'll just begin. It really doesn't matter. So we have YouTube marketing. Okay, Kim says she wants to learn YouTube ranking. Okay, we have 2 YouTube ranking. Remember, we got Facebook marketing, we have sales psychology, and the sales funnels, which is 4 things that you guys are going to learn. So 3 YouTube. Okay. Anyone else opposed to doing YouTube? YouTube marketing and ranking. Oh, fantastic. Okay, fine. Since most people are wanting YouTube, let's actually go over YouTube, and let's make sure that you guys have our pen and papers out. I'm going to do some screen shares just to kind of walk you through this process. On your piece of paper, write down the title YouTube marketing and ranking, and each segment is going to take roughly 30 to 45 minutes. And this is all, I mean, this is basically the bread and butter. All you need to know in these 4 subjects, everything that you need to know. There's no hidden secrets. Nobody has the secret. We're going to literally give you everything that you guys need today. So, you know, if you're an Inner Circle member, congratulations for making that decision. And if you're watching this right now and you upgraded to the Inner Circle at a later time, remember that you guys can use this training to give to your brand new teammates as an incentive, in addition to getting the, you know, the underrated but ever so valuable product in the Inner Circle, but also get this training as well. You'll be able to give them an incentive to also invest in themselves and upgrade, and in turn that'll give you guys more money. So since everybody wants YouTube, first of all, everybody here should have a YouTube account, and should have multiple YouTube accounts. Okay, I personally have like 2 or 3. My main one, I want to let you guys know that I'm doing very well in. I have over 1 million hits, close to 3,000 subscribers, and you know, YouTube definitely is one of my specialties, for the simple fact that, you know, I get a lot of autopilot sales from them, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to not just market and rank your videos, but what to say in those videos, how to properly implement the proper descriptions, and how to actually get ranked through SEO and through what to say in those videos. So let's go ahead and get started. But the first thing what we got to do is, in YouTube marketing training, is what we'll do is we'll go to a keyword planner. It's called Keyword Planner. I hope that you guys can see. And you guys, if you guys can integrate with me, I'll be checking back and forth on the screen to see if anybody is lost or anything like that during the chat. So send me a chat or a Facebook to make sure that you guys can see everything properly. That way we can move forward. So we'll go to Google and we'll type in Keyword Planner. And what this is, it's a Google AdWords tool that allows me to search high-ranking keywords. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go to where it says search for new keyword and add group ideas. And then I'll type in whatever keyword I want, right? For example, you know, I'm going to give you guys a perfect example. Some of you guys, you know, are in other companies. We have Patricia, who's in another company. Let's talk about her company. Her other company that she is in, offline, is called Pure Romance. I'll type in Pure Romance, and I'll hit Enter. Okay, and I'll click Get Ideas. Then it'll say Add Group Ideas, and then it'll say Keyword Ideas. I'll go to Keyword Ideas, and what this does, wow, that's actually huge. Wow, I had no idea that it got searched that much. Okay. Pure Romance or Pure Romance Consultant, Pure Romance Products. Okay, so I'm not sure if Pure Romance, like, if that, let's actually try that out. Let's see if that is the first, if the company is the first. Wow, it is. It is. Damn, that's what's up. Wow. See, I told you this thing was huge. Okay, so Pure Romance is it's basically another company, like a network marketing company offline, where, you know, you get paid to recruit, get paid to create home parties, whatever. But the interesting thing about that is not so much of what it is, but how many searches that particular keyword gets a month. Okay, so as you guys can see, 90,500 is the average monthly searches on Pure Romance on Google. Okay, that also means is that it most likely gets searched that often in YouTube as well, because YouTube and Google are integrated. All right, so that's a high performing keyword, and it has low competition, which means that you guys can actually rank videos very simply once you know the strategies on how to do it. All right. You can also make other videos in regards to Pure Romance. Pure Romance Consultant, right? Here's another good keyword that we can use. Pure Romance Products, and these products get searched, you know, 1,300, 1,900 times. Pure Romance Catalogs, whatever. Okay, we have all these keywords that are, you know, they get decent searches, but the main company does get searched a lot, which is a really good thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go find out exactly how it's looking on YouTube when we type these keywords in. So let's type in the keyword Pure Romance, and let's just see how our competition looks like. Okay, so Pure Romance is the general keyword, and what we have here is, whoop, a little too far. What we have here is, you know, we have videos of people uploading their Pure Romance experiences. okay, on the first page of Google. The whole purpose, guys, is to make sure that you guys rank on the first page, okay? If you guys have seen my videos, I'm ranking on a lot of videos myself. I just made one. It's called My Fun Life Training, okay? And as you guys can see, you know, within 2 days, I already ranked first, and I already have 62 views, okay? And I actually got a sale from this video alone, right? And I'm first on top, okay? Other ones like Brain Abundance, boom, I'm the fourth one down, right? On this general keyword, Brain Abundance. So what happens if, you know, let's just say Brain Abundance gets 40,000 hits a month? I mean, my video is going to be on the first page of Google, and that's automatically sending a lot of traffic, right? It's sending a lot of traffic, and guess what? When you get a lot of traffic to your video and your website is there and you have a proper description, I mean, people are going to click your link, they're going to become leads, those leads are going to turn into sales, and what we're going to talk about after YouTube marketing is the sales funnel process, which Kimberly is going to share with you, how to psychologically convert those leads into sales, how to create the sales process. So very important, guys, is that you do understand that YouTube marketing is where a lot of money is. Some of you guys aren't doing it right now, and you're leaving a lot of money on the table. This is what most companies do not teach you, okay? So going back to pure romance, everybody can hear me okay? Yes? Cool. All right. So going back to pure romance. So what we have right here is just a generic, you know, these people are probably not marketing experts. You know, we'll just click and see how their descriptions look like, right? See, I mean, very poor descriptions, no tags, nothing that truly stands out. So this keyword, and this is for Paul and Patricia, this keyword is powerful because it has low competition, which means that it's easy for you to rank on this page when you learn how to do it properly, right? When you learn how to actually put a description and how to actually tag this thing. So we're going to talk about exactly how to rank your videos right now, all right? I guess let me see if I can open up a Word document so you guys can see a little bit better, so you guys can take notes with me as I give them to you. So I'm going to give you an example of how to rank pure romance. And this works for anything, right? So the first step is to, you know, Google keyword, a word that you want to make a video about, maybe a different company, maybe your company, whatever it is. And then this is the next step. So the keyword is pure romance, right? That means that pure romance has to be in my title of the video. Okay? Automatically, we already know that pure romance has to be in the title. Okay? Then I can put a dash and we can say like 3-step system or 3-step system, something like that. Pure romance 3-step system. That's a good title for that word. Okay? We know pure romance has a 90K per month search on Google and YouTube. So this is going to get a lot of hits if you do this properly. All right. Now, important, what to say in your videos. Okay, we're going to talk about this. A lot of people don't realize that the algorithm on YouTube, it detects, right? Algorithm on YouTube. I don't even know how you spell algorithm, but you don't need to. Detects keywords on video. All right. In other words, you guys have to say your keyword in the video itself. So if you're making a video about pure romance, you know, let's just say I'm making one right now. I'll be like, hey guys, my name is Patricia Flores. Thank you so much for landing on this video. You're probably looking for more information in regards to pure romance. That's one keyword that you mentioned. Google and YouTube recognize that, so you have to say it. What I recommend is saying 3 times the keyword in the intro of the video. Okay? So I'll go back to the example. You know, you might be looking for more information on pure romance. You might be deciding whether or not this is a real business, or you might be deciding, or you might be a pure romance rep looking for more ways to expand your pure romance business. Boom. So I just said it 3 times in the introduction. That lets Google bots and YouTube know that this video is proper for it to rank on the first page. Okay? So saying your keyword in your introduction 3 times is one of the keys to ranking your video. Okay? The next thing, my friends, is that you want to at least say it 5 more times during the video. Okay? 5 more times. Say your keyword 5 more times during the video. That'll keep you above everybody else that talks nonsense, that doesn't repeat their keyword. This is what Google and YouTube are looking for when it comes to ranking, is how keyword protected pretty much is this video to allow ranking rights. Okay? Because ranking on YouTube is a right. Ranking on Google is a right, and you have to follow by its rules, and this is how you do it. Okay? The next thing, right? During the video, it'll be up to you what you say, but if you are looking to bring them into the Empower Network business, 95% of business owners are struggling, right, my friends? So you can talk about the pain and agony that most reps that are not making any money are going through, right? And Pure Romance, I know it's a little different because they have a tangible product. You know, they have home parties and things of that nature, but the network marketing feel is kind of the same. You still got to go out there, recruit people into your business. You got to get them to get started in your parties, whatever. So you can talk about the problems that most reps are having with, you know, booking parties or booking or getting reps to get started. Or if you're talking about other businesses, you can talk about the issues that are in the industry, right? When you talk about, and it's called industry jargon, okay? Lingo of the industry. When you start talking in industry jargon, in other words, you start speaking the lingo of the industry, you start mentioning things that are going on in the industry that only a credible expert can know, you stand out above people because you're identifying, right? You're identifying problems. That's the whole purpose of your business, and that's why you're in business, is to identify what is going on in the marketplace right now that are keeping people stuck. Okay? That's what you talk about in your video. I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say, you know, you're in MCA and you want to make a video on MCA. What I would talk about is, hey, you know, my name is Paul Gardiner. You know, I've been with MCA XYZ. MCA is a great company. You might be an MCA rep looking for more business. Notice I said the keyword 3 times. And this video, what I want to share with you is the problems that most MCA reps are having right now. Most MCA reps are chasing their friends and family. Most MCA reps are, you know, marketing to their warm market, and they're doing it all wrong. They're posting flyers. They're spamming their links on Facebook, whatever. You know, I used to do that myself, and still until I got around this 3-step system that has allowed me to automate my business, learn how to market the right way, and attract people into my business. If you guys want to know more about this powerful system that I'm using right now, you know, then what I'll do is called a call to action. And what that means simply is say, click the link below. I will end the video with a click the link below, determining how long the video is. If it's a 5-minute video, I'll usually, you know, just do click the link below, a call to action 1 time. If it's going to be longer than 5 minutes, generally about 3 call to actions, you know, somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the beginning, and somewhere in the end, you guys can do a call to action. But this is what you want to do when you're making videos. When you are identifying, you know, people, let's just say, that are at jobs, right? You know, I know Paul is probably, you know, wanting to help out a lot of people that have jobs, and the best way to go about that is to talk about the problems that most people have, right? We go back to identifying problems. Talk about the problems that most people have when it comes to going to jobs, right? Whatever that may be. You know, commuting 45 minutes to work, 45 minutes back, wasting gas, not spending time with your family, not being able to do the things that you want to do. And then you can relate with that person and say, you know, I used to do this as well, until I discovered a system that allows me to make money from home and leverage my time so I can spend more time with the things that are important in my life. And again, you're identifying problems and you're also giving them solutions. So as a marketer, as a business owner, your only job when you're making videos is to share your story, talk about the problems that are going on in that person's life that may be watching your video, and give them the solution to their problem, right? Finish it off with a call to action, click the link below, and that is how you properly do, and this is just basic, how to sell through the power of video. You guys will learn that in the 15K. But this is just basic how to talk on video, how to actually direct people to clicking your link. This is all pretty much you need to know. So let's go back to, and I hope you guys got this. First of all, let me see who's got this, and I want to make sure that nobody's lost. So is everybody okay here? So, okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, everyone's fine here. Fantastic. So, and remember, you guys can re-watch this if I'm moving too fast for you. I do want to move kind of quick because this is kind of just like the basic stuff. I want to get to the meat and potatoes. So let's just say, let's go back to Pure Romance, right? Now what we have is a title. We have our video that's already done. Now we have to create a description and tags. Okay, this is what is going to be required when you guys are creating your videos, okay? Now, your description is going to consist of a couple of things that are very specific, all right? Your first 2 sentences need to have your keywords plus your affiliate link. And I say that because a lot of people don't realize that YouTube only shows 2 sentences at a time when people are browsing for videos. I'll give you an example. Okay, let's click this. As you guys can see, where it says here, it says recorded on, hold on just a second. Okay, it says recorded on 12/15, whatever, and then it says show more, right? Boom. So it only showed the first 2 sentences. So what you want, and since you know that, right, look, see, this person did not know that you have to put your link in the first 2 sentences. So they already miss out on a lot of clicks, on a lot of traffic because their link isn't showing. So make sure that you guys put your link in the first 2 sentences. That'll automatically force people to click your link even more, and your traffic will naturally increase, okay? So first 2 sentences, you need to have your keywords, and it can be a sentence, your introduction, a small sentence, and then your affiliate links with whatever, right? The next thing that you need in your description is around 150 to 200 word description with a 25% keyword density. Okay? This description, my friends, the 150 to 200 word description is going to basically be a review. All right? Google and YouTube like this a lot. All right? They love this. What they want to see is not only a description about the video, because that's what YouTube is looking for, is to see how accurate the video is with the description, and it just puts it in the rankings a lot higher. Okay, the algorithm gets changed when you do that. So 150 to 200 word description review of the video that you made with a 25% keyword density, adding more keywords. Obviously, the more keywords that are on your video, the higher chance that you have of ranking on the first page. All right, very, very powerful stuff. So, Pure Romance will be, obviously, in this one as an example, Pure Romance will be said plenty of times during this word description to give it more ranking power in YouTube. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is tags. Okay, now this is where I get my tags from. Okay, the tags are going to be the commonly searched keywords that are in relation to the Pure Romance keyword. So what does that mean? That means what I'll do is I'll go to YouTube, and since we're talking about Pure Romance, we'll talk about Pure Romance. Boom. Okay. As you guys can see, we have the first keyword is Pure Romance, then it says Pure Commercial, Pure Romance Party Games, Pure Romance Consultant, Pure Romance Games, Pure Romance World Conference 2013, Pure Romance Heart Messenger. All these keywords are going to be your tags. Okay? For the sake of time, I'm not going to actually copy every single one of them. But all you have to do is type in your keyword and see what other words are coming up. That means that these are the commonly searched keywords that are in relation to yours. And that's what you want to put, because this will backlink naturally everything to your video, giving it more ranking power. Okay, so all you got to do is just, you can take a piece of paper and a pen, or you can just type it one by one. Go back to your YouTube description, which is right here. If you guys don't know your YouTube description. And what you'll want to do is after your 200 words, see, this isn't even 200 words. This is a very poor video, and this is the first one, which is why if Paul and Patricia do this properly, they can be ranking on the first page and get a lot of traffic. So what you want to do underneath your 200 word description is put all of the keyword similarities, right? Or similar keywords, we'll call it. Similar keywords, okay? Underneath the description, okay? You guys got that? The next thing that you guys want to do is take the highest YouTube video in regards to your keyword, right? So let's just look this up again and let's see. So the highest one, the first one right here is Ray Lane's live pure romance demo. What I want to do with this one, because that one already has a lot of traffic going to it, the way that Google will boost your own video even more and YouTube will boost your own video even more is if you take that keyword and plug it in underneath, okay? Or you take that link, excuse me. You take that link and you plug it in underneath. Where, right? Underneath the descriptions, underneath the tags, all the way at the bottom. And I say put this at the bottom. Let me actually write that down. Put this at the bottom of your description. That person's link. Obviously, why? Because we don't want people clicking on that link and directing traffic to them for free, right? We want to hide it all the way at the bottom. But what this does is that because it's the first video, it has ranking power, and it's automatically, naturally going to backlink. This is called a backlinking strategy, right? This is going to naturally rank your video even more when you put this there, because YouTube always favors the highest videos, okay? And this will just give your own personal video a lot more power in the Google search engines and on YouTube. So I hope that makes sense. Let me go back to see how everybody's doing. Okay, cool. So the next thing, right? So the next thing, hold on. All right. Oops. Got this freaking going nuts. All right, let's see. Okay. So the next thing, my friends, is we take those tags. We're almost done with actually how to rank the YouTube video. What we're going to do is that we're going to take those tags that we copied, right? You should have already wrote that down. And we're going to actually put them into the tags. I'm going to give you an example of how that looks like, right? I'm using right now another channel. But those tags will be in your edit file, right? You'll go to home in your YouTube channel, click edit, and then you'll scroll down and here's your tags. Those same tags that I told you guys to copy down from the search engine, you're going to plug them in right here, in addition to the keyword that you put, okay? You're going to put them all right here in your tag. So, you know, pure romance, hold on, make sure you hit enter. Boom. Pure romance consultant. Boom, right? Pure romance parties. Boom. All those keywords that we wrote down, you want to put them in your tags. That way they're congruent with the description, giving your YouTube video more searching power. Okay? One last thing, my friends, and I swear to you, this is really all it takes to rank well on YouTube, and I promise you it's all about implementation, you know, so you guys just got to go out there and just do it. The next thing and the last thing that you do is YouTube, Google, they're integrated also with Wikipedia, okay? Wikipedia. So if my keyword that I decided to go with, which is today, is called pure romance, Wikipedia also is a powerful algorithm. In other words, if you use a Wikipedia link in your description, it's going to give your video more juice. So what I want to do is type in my keyword, pure romance, and then I'll type in wiki, right? And it's kind of funny that it says sex toy party, because I forgot, pure romance, that's what it is, you know? It's kind of hilarious. So what we'll do is we'll go to the first one where it says Wikipedia, right? Or where it says pure romance. Let's see if we can find one. or Wiki Answers. This will work. Boom. Okay. Wikipedia or Wiki Answers will work. Right? This one doesn't really have too much information. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, it does. Fantastic. All right. So we'll take this link and we'll put it in our description, all the way at the bottom where the highest YouTube video is, right? So the YouTube video that we copied and the wiki answers, we're going to put all the way at the bottom in our description. This just gives our video, it's so congruent with the video and with the description and the tags that it has no choice but to go to the first page of Google, because you're giving it so many backlinks, so many references, such descriptive terms and context that Google and YouTube trust your video as an authority, right? The videos that rank on YouTube and that are found in Google are the ones that have authority. How do you get authority on YouTube? By following this concept, right? So let's go over it again. We have pure romance, title, pure romance, and then you can talk whatever it is that you're going to talk about. You can do a dash and whatever, right? As you know, pure romance is a high searching keyword, so this is a great keyword to do a video on. Description, first 2 sentences need to have your keywords in there. A basic sentence with your affiliate link. That way people will actually see the link without clicking that show me more button. 150 to 200 word description about the video. And if you've already done the video, you already know what you're going to talk about. So all you got to do is basically rephrase and make sure that you have a 25% keyword density, which means that at least between 6 and 8 repetitions of the keyword in that description. Okay. Tags will be the tags that you found in the search bar, right? The keywords that are similar to your original keyword. Your highest YouTube video will be the highest searching video pertaining to your original keyword. You'll put that all the way at the bottom, and then you'll go to Google and you'll type in, whatever the keyword is. Let's just say the keyword is cat treats. Cat treats, Wikipedia, and then anything from Wiki Answers or Wikipedia, you'll take the link and you'll put it down there. And and don't forget to also mention in your video at least 3 times your keyword in your introduction, and at least 5 other times during the entire video, because YouTube and Google does check that. Okay. Let's go back here really quick and let me just ask you guys. Did you guys get value out of that? And if you got value out of this, just type in the chat yes, or go to the group, or go to my wall post. You guys can go to my wall post if you guys got some value off of that, right? And just type it in if you got value.
Demaria had a question there.
Can a few random but highly searched keywords hurt you or help? Well, I would stick with things that would be congruent with network marketing and business. I personally only do keyword research on things that I know, like my type of people that I know would be open-minded to the opportunity that I'm sharing with them. Like, I'm not going to go talk about like the most random things and then expect that type of traffic would make a buying decision into my offer. So, whatever keyword you want is fine, but just make sure that the keyword is highly searched. Make sure that the keyword has low competition. That way you have a chance of ranking. That's really the difference. Like, if it has a lot of views every month where it does get searched a lot, but the competition is medium or it's high, that means it'll be very difficult for you to rank in Google and on the search engines, because a lot of people are already ranking for those. So Paul and Patricia have, if they don't take action tomorrow, then I might have to take action on that keyword. I'm just saying, because that has zero competition, very little, and like the highest ranking video didn't even do theirs properly. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, if you found value out of what I just shared with you on YouTube, go to my Facebook wall, and it should be my last post right? Yeah, it should be my last post, and simply just leave your comments of what you just found that was valuable. So you guys can just go to Facebook, leave your comments there throughout the entire thing, and then we'll move on. So that's YouTube, right? If you guys are creating YouTube videos, you can do it for any keyword. So whatever it is that you're talking about that day or whatever you guys have in mind, simply go to Google Keyword Planner, type in the keyword that you want to look for, see if it has low competition, it has a lot of views every single month. If it does, that's a great keyword for you guys to rank your videos on. And now you know how to properly do it, and you'll be ranking videos in no time, and eventually you guys will be able to get a lot of traffic to those videos, and people will sign up with you automatically like they do with me. Very, very simple. So I hope you guys really got some value with that. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about, and I think, what was it? I think it's Kim. Kim, is it your turn, the sales funnels? Is that what we're going to talk about next?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Okay, so sales funnels, and then we'll go over sales psychology and Facebook marketing. So take it away. Oh, and just to let you guys know, guys, we are going to be offering you some tools that you guys can invest in today. One of them is $37. It's called Lead Pages, and I've recommended to some of you guys before. And another tool, that one does have an affiliate link with us, so you guys would be able to give us commissions when you guys decide to buy that today. And there's another tool that I'm going to share with you in regards to Facebook marketing that is not affiliate coded. They don't have any affiliate marketing or any affiliates links for that, but it's a really cool tool that I'll share out with you later on after Kim is done and after we go over sales psychology. So that being said, I'm done for now. Take it away, Kim. I'm all ears.
Okay. All right. Cool. Can you guys hear me okay? Hold
Yep.
on. Okay. Okay. If anyone can't see my screen, just type in the sidebar there. But I think you guys can. Let me come over here. Let me get out of Facebook. Hold on. Okay, cool. So this little part of the presentation that I'm going over is a piece of the puzzle that I think most people are missing, and I know we were missing for a really long time. Because when you first join Empower, they give you opt-in pages or capture pages, and basically all it helps you do is capture leads, but it doesn't really help you. Hold on, let me just read what I wrote down here. So marketing to everyone equals marketing to no one. So you have to really get specific. You can't, although everyone could technically, hold on just a second. Close the door. Thank you. Although everyone could benefit from Empower Network, technically, you know, we think that everyone should be in Empower Network, right? When we're in a marketing campaign, when we're setting something up, we have to be more specific. We have to target certain niches, we have to target certain people and avatars and certain types of people. So I've come up with this little brainstorming formula that you can do on paper, you can do on your computer, or however you want to do it. But basically, this is going to help you set up an actual funnel. And a funnel, there's 3 parts to it. The first part is capturing the lead. The second part is usually like a filler page or a giveaway or a thank you page. And then the third would be Empower Network, or sending them to the video so that they can see the presentation. So right now, I think probably most of you have it set up to where if you've been marketing already, you just have capture pages. And the problem with that is it's kind of like a bait and switch system, because someone sees your link and they see you, especially if it's on Facebook, they see you, and there's a reason why they're clicking on your link. You know, they like you, or they connect with you in some kind of a way, or they relate to whatever you posted, and then they click on your link and it takes them to a page, and they're like, okay, and then they put in their email, and then boom, it just goes to like Dave and Dave's video. It can cause confusion. They probably don't understand why they're seeing this video, or maybe it doesn't even relate to the post. So the communication is often, a lot of people I think just click out of it, or the conversion rate it's really low when you're just using capture pages. So using this funnel process, I mean, you guys have seen it's working really well for Paul, and I know that it's going to work a lot better for the rest of you as well once you guys start using it, because it's gonna build more trust with people, and the whole process is gonna make more sense. And then also, I don't know if you guys have heard the little term or the saying that, getting someone to say yes to one thing, or what is it? It's getting a small commitment leads to a larger commitment. So you get them to put in their email, and then you get them to watch another thing, and then you get them to opt in a second time to watch the EN, and they're more likely to buy. So here's the brainstorming formula here. And what you want to do is sit down and pick an avatar. So for an example, the latest one that I'm working on, which I was going to show you guys, but I wasn't able to finish because I had a call right before the hangout. But I'm targeting Secret reps. And Secret is a skincare company. It's a network marketing company. And no really particular reason why I picked them, other than I've known some people in the company. I just wanted to do it. And I didn't really see a whole lot of stuff out there on it. So I'm picking them. Another one that I've been working on is like travelers, basically like people who like to travel, but maybe they have a job, so they can't really do it as often, or maybe they just want to take more vacation. So you get the idea. It's a group of people that have an issue. They have a kind of a problem that needs to be solved. So that's where number 2 comes in, and that's identify their pain. So with Secret, what I wrote down was traditional marketing methods are no longer working. So a lot of times in traditional network marketing, especially with their model, I think, because it's like having like little spa parties and stuff like that, I could see how there would be an issue with like you would have to have them all the time, every single day, like multiple times per day to make a decent income, I think. So I can see like a lot of people probably quit, and a lot of people get frustrated because they're not able to do that, especially if they have a job, and you can imagine the rest of the pain that goes with that. So you want to identify some kind of a problem that person has, and then of course we're going to frame Empower Network as the solution. So the format of the funnel, and I kind of talked about this a couple of minutes ago, people using the bait and switch. But the first part of it is an opt-in page that probes. So, and probe, basically, like you really want to push their buttons a little bit. You want to think about what that problem really is. Like for me, because I target moms a lot, sometimes I'll throw in there, like, are you, like, for example, are you sick of never seeing your family? Are you sick of never seeing your kids? Or, are you tired of only seeing your child an hour a day? Like you want to poke at them because you want that emotional trigger to go off. Like, yeah, like that sucks. I do, like, I can relate to that. I want a solution to that. And then, so you want them to identify with you right off the bat. So they're going to go to this opt-in page, and I'm going to show you guys a complete funnel after this. This is kind of just like the outline that I made, so you can put it in your notes. But so you want that opt-in page right away when they go to the page for them to relate to it. And then, hey, Abby, stop yelling, okay? Number 2, a lead magnet. So this is really cool, and this is.
I love how you just told her to stop yelling, and you just yelled at her to stop yelling.
Thanks. So a lead magnet is basically, it's a free giveaway. It's like an ebook. It is a free report. It's a video training. It's an infographic. It's something that they're going to get in exchange for giving you their email. So, and you want to have this on your opt-in page. So for an example, you can, I'm sure you guys have seen sometimes, enter your email to receive this free three-page report on whatever the subject is, or enter your email to receive a free 5-video boot camp, which is what Dave Wood uses. But so basically, just what it says, it's a free giveaway to give to them that they will receive in their email right after they put their email in, which I'll do an example and show you guys. But right when they put in their email, it actually automatically gets sent to their email, and then they get sent or redirected to a thank you page, which you can thank them for opting in. You can remind them that to go check their email and check their spam page. You should always remind them to check their spam because you never know if it'll get sent there. So remind them to go check for the report or the ebook or whatever it was that you made for them. And then another good idea would be to offer some kind of a value. So like in some of Paul's, like they'll opt in and they get sent, you know, a PDF, and then he has a video on there, you know, sharing a lesson or sharing, you know, some tips or sharing something. And then at the end, it's a call to action saying, you know, pointing back to the three-step system, pointing back to Empower Network, pointing back to what has solved this problem and what can solve it for them too. And then on that same page, there's a place for them to put in the email and then watch the Empower Network video.
Hey Kim, can we go over? Can I actually show them exactly how that looks like real quick?
Like how to put it together?
No, like how not how to put it together, but how the process like looks like first.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So. All right, cool. So this one is for MCA, and then you can buy a domain name so it looks really legit and everything. So mymcascript.com, as you can see, they have this really cool option where you can have a video background, and there's a website where you can buy like different videos. You know, I'm gonna go to my room. Hold on. And as far as I know, you can only get this particular capture page from Leap Pages. And I was actually watching the video when they introduced it yesterday, and they were saying that this is like one of the highest converting pages that they've ever had because of, number one, the video background. Most people have never seen that, so it intrigues people, and it causes them to pay attention to all this. But then not only that, but they encourage you, if you're going to go buy your own time-lapse video, to choose things that are nice and peaceful and just something that's going to give someone a good feeling, because then they're going to want to follow whatever directions you're giving them here. So it's kind of cool. It's like psychology type stuff. But so free video reveals how a broke cell phone sales rep and MCA business owner discovers a 3-step solution to manifesting 4 to 5 sales every single day on autopilot. And then down here, enter your valid email address to receive your free MCA Facebook recruiting script, 90-day outcome worksheet, and success PDF. Listen closely to the video or grab your headphones. Okay, cool. So this is the thank you page. So that was the first opt-in page. So this is the thank you page. And you can add your own pictures, you can add your own logos, you can change the colors, like everything is completely customizable. So here we're congratulating them, we're telling them that their script is on its way, it's in your email box. Scroll down, and then here's this video. Do you want them to watch the video or just Paul?
No.
Okay.
Show them the process.
Okay, cool. So here he has a video where he talks about some valuable stuff. And then let me go down here. So and then he has some calls to action here. Ask yourself if what you're doing right now is working. Step 2, sign up by clicking the yellow tab and start using the simple 3-step solution. And finally, start getting real results now. This particular one lets them also connect with you on Facebook. So I'm not going to click that because obviously we know what it is. But if they click the yellow button, then it sends them to the sales video. So as you can see, and you could probably imagine, if you were on Facebook and you saw Paul post something on his own timeline, and it's in your timeline, and you saw this link and you clicked on it, if it came here right away, you would still feel comfortable because, I mean, Paul has his picture here, and you can tell, like, oh, okay, obviously this is him talking to me. And then after you opt in, hopefully it lets me do it again. Cool. Oh, there he is again. You know, it's just making them very familiar and comfortable that, okay, it's still Paul. He's sharing the information with me. And then it's basically like third-party validation. He talks about in the video the 3-step system and Dave Sharp, and watch the video on the next page. And then that makes them more comfortable. Like, okay, this all makes sense. I'm definitely going to click this and watch this video here. So, and then by the time, if they watch the entire video, or maybe they'll even make the decision beforehand. I don't know if any of you came through this process and did that, but obviously add to cart, and then they get in. Do you want me to show them the lead pages back office or anything, like all the different templates? Or
Yes.
okay.
See.
All right. So yeah, so this is like the best tool I've ever spent money on. I actually bought the annual because I got in at a time where there was a special, so I could be an affiliate. But it's like the best investment that I've ever made, just because you know, we've been online for over a year, and we've done a lot of troubleshooting and been through what doesn't work, what happened.
You cut out. What'd you say?
I know. Hold on just a second. Sorry, interruptions. Okay, so there's a page for just about anything, so you can literally build like whatever you want. You can. They also have Hangout pages and webinar pages, and we haven't really used those too much. But as far as sales pages go, there's just a lot of different options. And again, everything, anything that you see that has a video on it, you simply just plug in the YouTube embed code. So that's really easy, just to plug in any video that you want inside. For most of them, the backgrounds are interchangeable. You can, all I do is go to Google and I type in, like if I want a beach background, I'll just type in beach wallpaper HD, and then I'll just save it, and then you come in and let me see. Actually, I'm going to log into mine. I'll log into mine for the tour because I know mine a little bit better. Cool. So this is one that I'm working on for Secret, and let me just go to the background.
How about you do this real quick?
Huh.
Why don't you show them what they need, what the three things that they need: the opt-in page, the sales page, and then the redirect. Just show them that, and then show them this.
Okay.
And by the way, that's a sexy ass looking page too.
Oh, thank you. No, it's gonna look really cool. So okay, yeah. So the first thing is the opt-in. So you're gonna come to opt-in pages and then pick one. The two that I use the most are just this basic and then basic. I haven't really ventured into the other ones, but I mean, as you can see, there's tons of options over here. There's even one with like a countdown timer if you want like it to create a sense of urgency to opt in and stuff like that. But so this is the first step. So you want to create this one. Once you're done creating that one, you want to go to, well, I've been doing the thank you pages. I'm not sure what Paul's been doing, but I've been using this one. So then you'll go in here and you'll create this. So you'll design that one first. You'll come in and design this one. And then how you link them together is really simple. And actually, I'll make a video training on it because I know I do Paul's for him, but he doesn't even know how to do that part. But I'll make a video training that way you can see. But all you do is you go, if you have Aweber, by the way, this integrates with GetResponse, Aweber, pretty much any autoresponder that you're using. If you're using Aweber, which is what I use, what you have to do is just plug in, once you're done, the thank you page URL into basically into the back office in Aweber. You plug it in, and then it just redirects. Once they opt in, then they get redirected to this one. And then page number 3 is obviously just the whatever Empower Network, the commission loophole page, which is the same for everybody. But so that's just the process here is the opt-in and then the thank you page, and then you link the thank you page to the opt-in page. But what I want to show you here is how do you send them like ebooks and stuff like that. So what you do here, oh, and you know what, I'll show you an example of how this gets sent out and stuff like that. But basically, any documents that you ever want to send out, like if you're sitting there and you just think, oh, you know, this would be really cool to send to somebody, you can just upload it all back here, lead magnet delivery. So you come in and upload it, and it saves back here. So that way, when you're in a page, so when you're on your opt-in page, so all you have to do is turn on this button here, send an email after someone opts in on this page, and then what it does, there we go. So if you had more than one thing, you would just pick out whatever you want, and then it just uploads it automatically for you. So I'm not done with my video, so I don't have it in here, but if I wanted to send that to them, I would just pick it and then save it, and then automatically when they put their email in here. And this is another process too that they tested out. You know, most capture pages are right away, you get the page here, and then there's a box, and then they just put in their email and they opt in. Well, on this one, it's a two-step, which is shown higher conversions, which means it works better. So they click on that, and then they put in their email, and then they click it to send it. So it's more like psychological stuff. I don't know, but it works, so we use it. So that's how you send them the magnet. But let me go to one that I did recently. If you guys have any, I'm not in the Hangout, but if you have any questions, type them into the Hangout, and then Paul, if you want to let me know if there's any questions that they have while I'm doing all this. And my computer's going slow. Okay, cool. So this is just like a little tester thing that I wanted to test out that I created yesterday. Basically, it's targeting, well, I'll just read it to you, residual income you, how to get paid online, learn about the culture shift happening in today's society and why you should have a plan B to protect your family's future. And basically the post that I linked this to was my note. I don't know if you guys read it, but it just has to do with regular income versus residual income and why it's important to know and to have residual income. So they'll opt in. Nah, man. Hold on, let me use another email. Okay, cool. I'm not going to play the video, but anyhow, so this is like just like a little short training, and then I also I'll go check that email right now. But what happened when someone opts into this one is they just get sent. Basically, it's just this. Like it's just a picture, and I made a PDF out of it just so they can have it themselves and like look over it and just like refer back to it. But this is just another example of how that works. But let me go check that. Or I'm not going to do that. I mean, you guys get the process when they opt in. They're automatically sent something in their email. You don't have to do anything additional, like lead pages somehow. I don't even know how it works, but they just send it out to them.
And I want to add something to that because, and you guys will figure this out. Some of you guys might be overwhelmed with like the technical stuff in this, and because you don't have it right in front of you. But like once you actually just like get the product and start going through it, it's not as hard as it seems. And also with the lead magnet and the bonus, that bonus can be whatever. It can be something that you create specifically. It can be a training. It could be like I've given away scripts, PDFs, 90-day outcome worksheets. If you guys want to do that as well, you don't want to create something on your own, you guys can just use the same stuff that I'm using too. Give it to them as well. So that's just another reason, another thing I wanted to say. But the best part about this is that you stand out as a marketer, where everybody else is out there just blasting their capture pages with no real value. But you're different. What you're going to do is you're going to give them a gift that will allow you to separate yourself as somebody that is of value and willing to give rather than get. And psychologically, that gets into the prospects' minds, and they're like, "Oh, I'm getting something for free. Awesome." So it makes them like you, know you, and trust you more, which will increase the likelihood of them signing up. So.
Yep, good point. Definitely, yeah, it definitely makes you, I mean, as you can imagine, I mean, just comparing it to like a regular capture page, it makes you look like much more of an expert than just a random person who just has a capture page not branded to them. You don't develop the trust or the relationship that you can through something like this. So, was there anything else that you want me to go over in regards to that?
Not right now, but I do have a favor for you.
Hmm.
Could you log into my lead pages? I actually just created another page for Wake Up Now. It's called Wake Up Now Maverick. Could you integrate the 1-2, it says WUN2, with this one? Because I'm going to change it. Which is what you said I don't know how to do yet, remember? You said that?
Yes. So you want me to just do it live right now?
Well, just mute yourself out and you can do it.
Oh.
So, but yeah, I want to test it different
Okay.
because I'm getting a lot of leads, but I want to see, like you, because you mentioned earlier that the video background, what it does is it gets a lot of, it's the highest converting one you said, so.
Yep.
So if it is, then I'm going to definitely add it to the Wake Up Now one and see how that works.
Okay. Yeah, and that's another thing. Sometimes you're gonna make some and maybe they won't convert, but you just have to test out. And that's the cool thing is like once you get it down, like literally, I don't know about Paul, I'm sure you can go in and I mean, isn't it just like now that you know how to do it, you just go in and you can just make one like in like so fast now. Like it just becomes like it's very copy paste, it's very just fill in the blank type stuff, especially if you don't go in and like.
Yeah, let me show you what I was working on while you were actually doing it.
Okay.
Let me just show you guys like how fast it is and how simple it is. Like, I was working on, because she mentioned that the video one does convert a lot, and I remember I heard that too. But I haven't tried it with Sprint, with not Sprint, with Wake Up Now yet. I've only used this one for MCA, and I'm like, hell, I'll just make one for Wake Up Now and test this one out. And then notice in my copy, I also said, recruits 4 to 5 reps daily, up to 4 to 5 reps daily, using this simple tool. So now it's as if I have a tool. So then when they go to see what Empower Network is all about, they don't look at it as another biz op. They look at it as a tool to take their current business to the next level. So it's just another psychological loophole where you can frame Empower Network, being a tool rather than a business opportunity, and people will buy into that more than another biz op. So, but will you be able to do that for me, Kim?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh, awesome. Okay, guys. So, if you guys want to purchase this, I mean, you guys are going to definitely have to purchase it, especially if you guys are. It's not even an option really, but it's in my opinion, best tool that I have ever invested. It's $37. You guys can make $11 commissions on it. If you want it, inbox Kimberly Denise. She'll send you the link. Just make sure that you guys do end up getting this thing because it's powerful, and I give credit to these pages for doing a lot of the conversions for me. So. Next thing, guys, what I want you guys to do is just get a drink of water. Let's take like a couple of minutes. just to kind of stretch, walk around, relax, get a drink of water, go to the bathroom, and we'll be back shortly. I'll just kind of play some cool music as we come back and get our minds right again. I heard you say that you wish I stayed an older version of me, long before my change. But if we're not growing, we are staying the same, so I will welcome the change and stretch myself day to day. We're entitled to change, 'cause we grow like blowing balloons, like the flare at the end of a spoon, like one note becoming two, like the city lights in the dark and the blue. The change is gonna happen slow, but not a day goes by we don't grow. If a seed can grow into a tree, and if that tree can grow leaves, I ask, how is that different than me? 'Cause we both breathe and we come from the dirt, and that's where we will return when both of our seasons fade. We are entitled to change, 'cause we grow like 1 into 2. The 11th hour turned into noon, and May slow fades into June. And you're grown up in your childhood blue. The change is gonna happen slow, but not a day goes by we don't grow. If we're not growing, we are same, so I will welcome the change and stretch myself day to day, 'cause we're entitled to change. We're entitled to change. Oh, 'cause we grow like a high tide caused by the moon, like a flower knowing spring's coming soon, like wings inside a cocoon, or anything else destined to bloom, like our faith in the things we know to be true, like the courage found in the wine and blues. The change is gonna happen slow, but not a day goes by we don't grow. Not a day goes by we don't grow. Oh, oh, All right, we are halfway done with the hangout. Hopefully, you guys got enough time to relax, get a drink, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do. The next part that we're going to talk about, which ironically is in the same order that we was presented on the banner is sales psychology, and we're going to finish it off with what I've been doing on Facebook. Let me actually sit up real quick. I'm just chilling here. See, you get lazy after you lay down in your bed and you work, and you're just like, dang. It's fun though. I would rather work on my bed than like stand up like I used to all day. All right. So sales psychology. This will work better, especially if people do have cameras. If you guys can unlock your camera so we guys can actually see a face, it'll work better. And the sales psychology portion of this training, what we're going to go over is how to upgrade people, how to bring people to the events, how to actually take advantage of the opportunity that you have at hand, which means that Fortino and Demaria and Paul and Pure Romance, all of you guys should be unlocking your cameras right now, because this is important. This is really, I mean, the bread and butter of how to make your Empower Network business work, right? Because now you have a strategy on YouTube. Now you have, you have a funnel process that you guys are going to create, and we're going to talk about how to actually, make money off of Facebook too. Hold on just a second. If you continue to broadcast, what the heck? Oh, that's messed up. That is messed up. Interesting. Wow, never got that before. Okay, cool. So apparently Google Hangout can tell when you're broadcasting content that isn't yours. So apparently playing music over a live Hangout is a no-no. Weird, huh? So then that's okay. Yeah, I know, right? That was the first time I've ever gotten that. So sales psychology, guys. I know. My boy Kyle over here was doing something. I know. I'll give you guys a perfect example. Some of the psychology traits that I'm going to share with you today is going to help a lot of you guys make a lot more money and leave a lot less money on the table. Okay, I keep getting this freaking thing. Hold on, let me see what's going on with this. All right. Yeah, it's going to help you make a lot more money and leave a lot less money on the table. And what we want to share with you is what to do once a new member gets started, okay? Because, the beautiful thing about Empower Network that I like over other companies is the fact that we have quarterly events. We have 4 events a year. And that's good because every 90 days you have a chance to recharge your batteries, Most companies out there just have one yearly event. And by the time that year comes, like half of the people that were involved in the business are no longer there. And in order for you guys to sustain a team, right, because what you do is important, but in order for you to grow your business, your team has to stick around. And they have to stick around long enough until they have a breakthrough. Jesus, this thing. Hold on just a second, guy. I keep getting this. Let me see what this is. Okay, I'm just going to ignore it because it just keeps popping up and I don't know what it is. All right, so yeah, so it's a good thing that we have quarterly events because it keeps your team motivated, it keeps your teams hungry, energetic, and it gives them the right information. So, coming to events are very important. Demaria, I expect you to be at the next event. Obviously, Fortino, every single one of you are going to be at the next event. But that's not why we're here. We're going to talk about how to bring your teammates to the next event and how to cause the most amount of money possible for you and them. I was talking to Kyle earlier, and I was just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know where, he was like, I'm going to give one of the trainings that you made on YouTube to one of my teammates in regards to closing people. And I said, okay, that's cool, but what you can do is this too. You can actually do this instead. What you'll do is I'll say, hey, refer them back to the products in Empower. Okay? Because there's an audio in the inner circle. There's 2 audios, actually. One, I believe, is September 2011 or October 2011, somewhere around there, by Dave Wood, Dave Sharp, How to Close 95% of Prospects. And then there's another one by Dwayne Pyle, March 2012, How to Close 85% of Your Prospects. So, anytime that you have a team member that wants to know how to close sales, you refer them to that product, to the inner circle. You'll say, Oh, you want to learn how to close sales? Well, that's in the inner circle product. You go ahead and just buy that now, right? So I want to show you, how to cause the amount of upgrades that you want and how to make the most money because that's really important, right? Very, very simple. It's just a couple of questions that will allow you to realize where they're at as far as a marketing budget is concerned. That will determine where they can be positioned because that's really the key. So the first thing that I would do, and I'm going to actually put this in word form so you guys can actually like see it because I know some of you guys are visual learners. Some of you guys are kinesthetic and you can understand what I'm saying. Some of you guys can't understand what I'm saying without looking at it. So let me actually just get this in visual form. All right. So sales psychology. The psychology in sales we're going to talk about specifically is upgrading team members and going to events, okay? And bringing them to events. All right. So the variable is you, right? This is assuming that you're following instructions, you're following the core steps, that you're bringing people in on a daily, or you're bringing in as many people as possible per week. When you do that, the process afterwards kind of takes care of itself because, hold on just a second, I keep on this freaking noise. Okay, cool. I'm going to close that out. All right. So see, you guys can see it, right? It says this hangout on air will end if you continue broadcasting content you aren't authorized to use. Yeah. See, it keeps on making noise and it just keeps on distracting me. But no more. All right. So, back again. So we have sales psychology, upgrading team members and bringing them to the events. The variable is you. Once you start bringing them in, right, by following your 8 core steps, by treating every day as a daily production, and really treating each day like your last day, you'll bring sales in daily. So what will happen is that you're the variable. You bring them in. 75% of what happens afterwards is based on the community, your team. It's based on the upsell process in the back office, which is very powerful, and it's based on you. So there's a lot of components to upgrading your team members. But the powerful thing about it is that if you frame your business in a way that allows them to see the value in what they're about to invest in even further, they'll do it every single time. And I'll show you exactly a couple of things that I personally say, right? We'll call this segment not only sales psychology, but what to say to new team members, right? What to say to new team members. So let's just say you already brought them in, right? Or maybe you didn't bring them in, but let's just assume that you brought them in. This is just for the assumption that they're already in. And you pre-qualified them, right, prior to, right? You pre-qualified. What does that mean? That means you asked them qualifying questions. I'll give you one of the most powerful qualifying questions you could ever ask somebody in your business. What is your ongoing marketing budget to hit XYZ goal, right? This is assuming that you've already asked them how much money do they want to make, how many hours they can work. Those are questions that you obviously ask. If you guys want to know more in regards to asking that, or how you should ask these people, I have trainings on YouTube that do that. We're not going to go over that right now. But basically, you need to be asking all of your teammates or your potential prospects how much money do they want, how many hours can they work, and what is their ongoing marketing budget. Now, I say this because the ongoing marketing budget is going to determines where they can invest further. Okay? The marketing budget determines where they can invest further. For instance, right? Patricia, we have Patricia over here who made $600 with her party. I know that she has $600. Okay? So I also know that in order for her to make the decision to go to the next level, I'll have to say, hey, Patricia, and this is a real quick, I want to actually do this live, so could you get a camera out real quick just to prove the power of this? Could you get your camera? Can I hear your voice? Are you there? Or Paul, anybody?
Yeah, we're
This
here.
is a perfect example.
We can hear you.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to give you guys a live example of how this should work. So let's just say I brought Patricia Flores in, right? And I'll say, hey, Patricia, what is your goal every single month with us here in Empower?
I want to hit $5,000
Okay, so she wants $5,000 per month. By when do you want to hit that?
by May.
By May
Yeah,
of this year or next year?
this year.
Okay, so she wants 5 grand and she wants it by May 1st this year. Now what I do is I go back to my most important question, which is, okay, what is your ongoing marketing budget to hit 5,000 per month by May 1st? What kind of budget do you have right now?
I haven't really thought about it. Daily?
No, just as a whole in general. What can you invest right now to further your business to make sure that you hit 5,000 per month by your outcome date?
300.
$300, okay? So in this case, right? So she has 300 bucks. In this case, we know that we have a $25 blogging platform that she obviously should be in, or this works for either or. Like if she's a prospect, this works, and if she's already in, this works. Sometimes we don't have the conversations right away, but this works. We have a $25 blogging platform and a $100 inner circle. So she says she has 300, which is what she can invest right now. I know that she can buy the 25 and the 100. Why? Because I asked her. What's her marketing budget to hit that goal? She says 300. Okay, so I know that she can get the blogging platform and the inner circle. So that's already simple. So let's just say right now she's a prospect. I'll say, okay, if I show you how to, and write this down, right? If I show you how to hit $5,000 per month by May 1st, will you follow my advice? Or if I show you, will you do things your own way? Right? If I show you how to make $5,000 per month by May 1st with a $300 marketing budget, will you follow my advice or will you do things your own way? Most of the time they'll say, I'll follow your advice. So then I'll say, okay, this is what I want you to do. So I'll say, this is what I want you to do, and then I'll refer them to the link. Refer them to the EN link by being direct, and stern. So I'll say something like, okay, this is what I want you to do next. Click here, watch my video, plug your email in, watch the video of my friend David Sharp, right? And this is the most important part. Pull out your card and click the Buy Now button. And message me when you're done. Fair? Now, I'm very direct because people like being told what to do, right? If you tell somebody what to do and you create the image of whatever action you want them to take, they'll most likely do it. Let me ask, I'll give you guys an example. How many of you guys, and I actually want to get back here on the Hangout, how many of you guys would jump off an airplane tomorrow if somebody said, hey, we're going jumping off airplanes? How many of you guys would honestly go and do it tomorrow? Honestly. I know I wouldn't. I'm not prepared for that. Why? Because I haven't seen myself do it yet. I haven't even pictured myself jumping. I don't want to picture myself, right? And it's very important when you're walking somebody through a buying decision that you put the picture of whatever it is that you want them to do inside their mind. So in other words, I'm telling them, click the link below, pull out your credit card, click the Buy Now button, and get in and message me when you're done. I'm walking them through an imagery action process that I'm putting those images of them doing the action that I want them to do first before they make that decision. So what happens when they see it in their mind first? If they can see themselves making that buying decision, because you as an intelligent marketer knows that by being descriptive and direct is telling them that that's what they're going to do, they're going to be more comfortable in making that decision. So being direct and telling them to pull out their credit card is not about being a dick. It's about creating the image of them doing it in their mind, so then psychologically they can make that decision. Because guess what, my friends? People will not do anything unless you tell them. If you just give them a link, right? Let's just say this. Some of you guys, I guarantee you are doing this. You'll just give them the EN link, and then you just expect them to buy. And I guarantee you they're not buying. You got to tell them what's up after that. You got to say, hey, plug your email in, watch the video, pull out your credit card, click the buy now button, and message me when you're finished. You got to walk them through that buying decision process, because when you walk them through it, they're creating the images in their mind of them doing it themselves. So it's a lot easier for them, for a prospect, to make that buying decision. So I hope that that kind of makes sense on how to actually get them in. Now we're going to talk about what happens when they are in, right? We're going to go back to the original topic. What happens when they are all in, right? So let's just say we have let's go back to Patricia really quick, and don't give me a 300 number. Let's just say you're already in, but let's just say you have $625 right now, assuming that you don't have the inner circle. So Patricia, what is your marketing budget right now to hit $5,000 per month?
I'm guessing $625.
You're guessing, or do you know?
I'm knowing that I have $625.
Okay, fantastic. So now what happens, right? We know she has $625. So since we know our product line, right, because we watched our videos, we know what we have available. We know that Patricia can invest now into the Inner Circle $100 monthly membership and the $500 Costa Rica. Now, I have no compulsion telling somebody to invest $500 or $625 if they have it. Why? Because it's the best thing for them to do, right? The best money that they can ever invest into their education. I'm telling you, the best money that you can invest into is knowledge, and knowledge pays. So, investing in education, there has to be no compulsion. So, I'll say, okay, fantastic. I'll say, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. And then determining, based on the person, I'll say, okay, if I show you how to hit your 5K goal by May, will you follow my instructions to the T? Now, you say this, and I know you guys know this, and some of you guys may not know this, but you have to reiterate their goals, and you have to also let them know that, hey, listen, I know how to hit that goal. I know how to get you there, because the blueprint is already laid out. There's no reason why Patricia shouldn't invest into the Costa Rica today. There's no reason why she shouldn't invest into the Costa Rica today, because she has a goal of May 1st, 2014, she has a goal to hit $5,000 per month. And as she now invests into her product, what's going to happen is that I know that that's the best way for her to go about getting it, but I have to put her in a frame of mind to buy it. So I'm going to frame the situation and say, listen, if I show you how to hit your 5K goal by May, will you follow my instructions to the T? The reasons why I can say, will you follow my instructions to the T, is because I know how to get those results, because I'm doing a lot more than that. So I can show her how to make it $5,000 a month, because I'm doing a lot more than that. And even if you're not doing more than that, you just got to assume that this is how it works. Even if you're not making that kind of money right now, this is, and telling them to invest into their products is how you help them make more money. Like, I'm telling you, like, you telling them to invest into their products, a lot of things happen. Number one, they have more skin in the game, right? So let's just talk about that really quick for a moment. They have more skin in the game. This means that they have more commitment, right? Less likely to quit. So when you tell them to invest further, they got more skin in the game, they get more education, they have more commitments, less likely to quit, and more likely to develop into a leader and have a breakthrough by investing into themselves. So that's why it's important to refer them to the products and tell them, hey, listen, you want this, this, and this. This is what you have to buy in order for you to get that. There has to be no reservations about it at all. All right, so we go back to Patricia. So Patricia, you have how much right now? You said 625. So Patricia, if I show you how to make this 5K per month goal, here's another strategy that I sometimes use for the people that are stubborn, that they might have the money, but they might not be willing to invest. because they might make an excuse, right? They'll say something, whatever. But this is the best way you counter that. So I'll say, okay, so Patricia, I'm going to show you how to make $5,000 per month. If I show you exactly what to do to the T, you're willing to follow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I show you exactly what to do, but you refuse to do it, I'm no longer going to work with you. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. Patricia, this is what I want you to do next. Right now, log into your Empower Network back office and let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay. Are you in your back office right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see where it says the Costa Rica Intensive?
Yeah.
I want you to click that button. Can you do that for me?
Warning
Yeah.
before you watch this video. This video is
Okay. And what I want you to do is pause the video, and I want you to go get your credit card right now.
Okay.
Do you have it in your hand?
No.
Okay, just assume that you do. So,
Yeah.
Patricia, what I want you to do right now is to pull out your credit card.
Okay.
Your goal is 5,000 by when? By May 1st, 2014?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to pull out your credit card. I want you to watch this video. Once you're done with the video, buy the Costa Rica product. And will you do me a favor? Will you message me as soon as you have the product?
Yes.
Done. Okay, boom. So that is exactly how you upgrade them. It works every time. All you have to do is tell them exactly what they need to do, right? So I basically just had zero compulsion about, because here's the thing, right? If people don't listen to what you have to say, you know what's going to happen, and you know the repercussions of them not listening. They won't hit their goals. So that's the thing. Like, you are so confident in your product, so confident in what you're selling that and you can even get to this point. It's a little, when you're new, you may not want to do this right away when you're new and say, hey, I won't work with you if you don't invest. But once you're at a certain point in your business where you can constantly get members, and no matter what, like, one person isn't going to change your life, like, you can literally be confident enough and say, Patricia, I will not work with you if you do not invest into this product. Is that fair?
Yes.
See? So what happens is that she has no choice but to invest into the product. Why am I so, direct with her investing into herself? Because I believe in my product, and I'm morally and ethically obligated to sell whatever that I believe in. And because I know that the only way that, her and anybody else that is looking to make that kind of an income, they need to be positioned in a way where she can make $625 sales, right? So let's just say, your new teammate has a couple of teammates coming in, or Kyle, let's just say your new teammate has a couple of people coming in this week, and that is her opportunity to position herself as high as possible, because you never know. Those teammates might come in just like Fortino, right? Fortino, you still there, my friend? Should be there.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so for example, I'll give you an example. We did the same thing with Fortino's teammate, right? Fortino, you just got a new teammate, right?
Yep.
Okay, and I talked to him the other day, right?
Yesterday.
Okay, and what was his income goal?
$5,000 a month.
Same thing, right? Same thing. So I know if he wants $5,000 a month, I know I have to position him as high as possible. So I'll say, hey, what's your marketing budget? He said $1,500, $1,600. I said, fantastic. I said, can you do me a favor? He's like, yeah. Log into your back office and watch these videos. And as you do that, pull out your credit card and buy them. That's it. And then he didn't have the money right away. He's getting paid this week, but because I was direct and because I had no issues telling him to buy it. Why? Because I bought it myself. Like, you can't sell something that you don't have, and once you have it, you have 100% conviction about whatever it is that you're selling. So you can easily tell somebody that, hey, you need to buy this product, so pull out your credit card and buy it. You can easily say that. So I told him that, and as a result, what happened, Fortino?
He said he's upgrading to the 15K this week.
Okay, so how much money are you about to make this week?
Inner Circle, 1,600.
$1,600. And how old are you?
18.
18, right? This is the kind of stuff that you guys got to understand because that's how people work. So let's just say Paul and Patricia bring in a couple of people this week and they're positioned at that Costa Rica level now, right? What do you think is going to happen? Here's the thing. As you guys are developing your confidence and your skills, that's why we have the hangouts for it. That's why we have the trainings. That's why we have the midday motivational calls. That's why we have the team and the group to help influence your team into making those kinds of decisions. So let's just say Paul and Patricia's teammates come in and they decide now to buy the Costa Rica. Guess what? They're going to be positioned at the $625 level. They have teammates coming in. We do the exact same process with them. We'll say, what is your marketing budget? What is your goal? A lot of people will say, I want $5,000 a month. That's usually like the average. Okay, fantastic. So if I show you how to make $5,000 a month, will you follow my instructions or will you do things your own way? No. I'll do things your own way, or I'll do things your way. You know, I'll even get to the point where I'll be like, all right, so I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But if you don't do it, I'll assume that you're not serious and I won't work with you. Is that fair? They'll be like, yeah, that's totally fair. I'll be like, fantastic. This is what I want you to go do right now. You on your computer right now? So let's just say I'm talking to Kyle and he's a brand new teammate. Kyle, you're on your computer right now, right, Kyle? Yes, you're there?
Yeah.
Fantastic, right? I'll say, Kyle, log into your back office. Let me know when you're there.
Okay, I'm there.
Awesome, man. Do you see where it says, and you let's just assume, let's just say their marketing budget is the same, 1,500. Do you see where it says Inner Circle Costa Rica and 15K?
Yes, I do.
You do. Fantastic. This is what I want you to do. I want you to have your credit card ready, watch each video, and buy each product right now. Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. You know, and I'm gonna answer a question real quick. What about the people that barely have the $25? Here's the cycle, and you say true. I see that problem a lot. You know, you'll have people that say they barely have $25, but they're lying to you. Nobody in the world doesn't have $25. A lot of the times that you think that people make that excuse, it's really because you did not give them enough value at that exact moment in time for them to make that buying decision. Right? Why do people buy diamonds that are thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars? Not because they cost a lot, but because of the value that they give back to you. So if people say they don't have $25, what they're saying is, I don't have $25 to invest in your product because I don't see enough value in that. Right? If you saw something that was worth $1 million, like you guys obviously made the decision. When you bought into Empower, you saw it as a platform that could make you a lot of money. Otherwise, you would have never bought. But you bought it because you saw the value of the business, of what you get. So that just means that you guys have to understand what is your product, right? Number one, what is your product? Number two, are you the product of the product? How can you influence somebody to invest more than $25 if you're not willing to invest further into yourself, right? Because what is really an investment? Like, I got Renee Reed, right? And Renee, what's going on, girl? Renee, for example, she sees her self-worth, and she sees the vision, and she has such a big goal that she realizes that being all in is the most important thing. And as a result of that, Renee, when are you going all in?
I didn't know this was even live, right? I'm so confused.
Oh, it's definitely live right now.
I thought this was recorded.
Well, it is being recorded, yeah.
Okay. I'm doing that on the 11th.
Okay, and why are you doing it? It's the big question.
because that's the only thing I can do. Like, I mean, I have to. I don't
She
really
has to, see? She has to. So we go back to the value, right? It is your job as a business owner and as a marketer, and when you're communicating with people, that you're not communicating with them from a state of scarcity and lack. Okay, you ask that question, what if people don't have $25? That's the thing. That is the exact problem. It's your thinking that people don't have $25, which is why they don't buy. So you have to shift your mindset and say, I know for a fact that everybody has $25. So it's my job to bring that out of them. I have to give them a good enough reason to get it. You have, like Kimberly said, you have to expect it and you'll get it. It's no accident that Renee is upgrading all in on the 11th, right? It's no accident that Fortino Martinez is upgrading all in on the 15th. It's no accident that Makita Paul is doing it on the 20th. It's no accident that Mikael Justicia is doing it this month as well. It's no accident that Kimberly's teammates are doing it as well. And it's no accident that Kyle and everybody else that have already upgraded are doing it. It's because of your personal beliefs. And I go back to sales psychology, right? If you believe, right, if you believe that people don't have $25, then your mind is going to look for all of the reasons to create that belief. So the better question is, people need to invest into this. The better question is, how can they get $25 to make this investment possible? So remember, like attracts like. And sometimes, remember, you cannot out-earn your self-image. If you've been an employee for a long time, like I have, I know it took me a long time to finally get rid of the limiting beliefs and the self-image that I had in order for me to start attracting wealth, right? Because we're really in a game of attraction. We're here to attract people into our lives, and we are attracting wealth. The only way that you can attract people that are willing to invest 25, 100, 625, 1,000, and even all in is by doing it yourself first. By doing it yourself first, by being a product of the product, and be willing to invest further into your education and into your business so you can learn these strategies. Like Mark Hoverson, you guys don't know who it is. Mark Hoverson is a $100 million earner in network marketing, one of the highest top paying recruits. And his biggest secrets to his success is that he chooses to believe that everyone has enough money to invest with him. He chooses to embrace those beliefs. Because when you embrace those beliefs, you start becoming the individual that you want to become first before you actually become it. That's the secret. You want to become successful, you have to be successful. So what if people don't have $25? That is a question coming from lack and limitation of bad programming, of realizing that this is something that we're brand new to, because I used to ask these questions all the time. That's why I know. That's why that's why going to events are so important. That's why following your core commitments are so important. That's why reading and listening to audio and increasing your value is important, because at the end of the day, what you see is what you get. The people that come into your life and that you conversate on a daily basis are a result of who you are. And in order for you to increase your net worth, you have to be able to increase your value. So when you convey your internal value, right? You convey your internal value into the marketplace, into people will be able to resonate with you in a much better way, and you'll be able to attract not just anyone into your business, but you'll be able to attract the right people, the people that have money, the people that don't make excuses. Because guess what, my friends? Some of you guys on this panel right now are not excuse makers. You are not here to make excuses. So the minute that you become that person that doesn't buy their own excuses, like invest now into their products, then you become a product of the product, and you become worthy of the success that you're looking for. So it really starts with the decision to realize, hey, if you want $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month, then your actions need to be congruent with your desires, right? And I actually want Kim to actually give a little bit of insight on that in regards to your act, because I'll tell you this, the people that are determining to go all in, even if you can't go all in right now, but if you can buy up as much as possible, right? Be okay with breaking even, until the next event. if that's what you have to do. I know Demaria Hill, that's what he's doing. He doesn't care. I know that's what Kyle Green Wake Up Now is doing. He doesn't care. He's willing to do what it takes to be at that position to where he has 5-figure months, you know. Renee Reed, she's doing it because she realizes that $20,000 a month, you know, anybody can say that that's what they want, but if their actions and if their positioning isn't congruent, then that's just really just wishful thinking. Renee gets that, so she's taking action. So, so Kimberly, do you have any thoughts on that before we move on? That was a very powerful question that you asked, Paul, and I'm glad you asked it because that's a problem that a lot of our teammates have, and that's why they don't recruit. So, so Kim, do you have any insight on that?
I don't know what to say that's different, but just that, yeah, like it might be hard to understand at first, but literally, like as you develop yourself and as you do go through like more personal development and even like the stuff that we've been learning lately, just about like energy and like just like how stuff works, like how really you do attract things, like you just have to erase that and just replace it with something else. Replace it with, no, everyone has $25. The people that you're going to attract anyways have $25 because you're not going to attract those people anymore, the ones that don't. As long as you just erase that from your perspective, that's even a possibility. No, everyone that you attract has $25, and they have enough to even go all in. Because we have to think about it, like there's no BMW and yachts and like all these like high-end products. Those places aren't shutting down. Like BMW sells plenty of cars. Like mansions are being sold every single day. Like there's wealth. There's people who have money out there. But it's about just getting your message. It's about connecting with them, and the only way that you can attract them is to become a better version of yourself. So you have to know that there are people out there that can easily go all in. Like Tyler Hill, you know, he found Kevin, who Kevin just happens to be. Like he's literally a millionaire. And how did Tyler find him? He literally attracted him through I don't even know, through Facebook, like a post or ad or in a group or something crazy, but just like out of nowhere. So literally, like you just have to change your beliefs, and because literally thoughts become things. So if you're asking yourself, you know, oh I can't, or if you're telling yourself I can't find anyone to even get in at the $25 level, or why does no one have $25? Like that's going to become your reality. You're only going to run into people in that situation. So.
Yeah, exactly. So really, if you want to be successful as an entrepreneur, I mean, in any company, but this is the things that most people don't teach, is that you have to take your business from an abundant mindset. Because, you know, for instance, not investing into yourself or not investing further into yourself, what you're telling the universe is that you don't believe that there will be a return on your investment. You don't believe that there's not enough money out there for you. And you don't believe that, and I'm not saying you as an individual, I'm saying you as a whole, like everybody, right? Like you guys may not believe that there's a return on their investment, or people are out there that will pay you top dollar for yourself, right? And really, I mean, what is an investment? It's just really an investment. It just shows your self-worthiness. Like, what are you worth? That's really what it comes down to. Is what are you worth? Are you worth $1 million every year? Because I know the fuck I am. I know I'm worth every resource on the planet. Why? Because I rather have that belief than the limiting beliefs that have held me back up until 25 years old, that have stopped me from becoming successful. That's the difference between having prosperity consciousness and lack consciousness. And that's really the golden thread between success and failure, is that the people that invest in themselves and the people that are willing to give always get back. For instance, I'll tell you a funny story. Yesterday, I went out to eat, right? And I love going out to eat for the fact that I love tipping, because it's my opportunity to show the universe that there's more than enough money for me, so I don't mind losing $50 or $75 in tipping, right? So, you know, I told my brother, I said, hey, you know, I'm going to tip her, even though she did a terrible job, I'm going to tip her $50. And I did, and then she was so shocked she almost cried, right? And she came and gave me a hug. She said, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm like, oh, no problem, you know. And I did it because I know how the universe works. Because it's even a proverb in the Bible. It says is that if you give something away, or if you give money away at that exact time, right? Or let's just say if you invest in yourself, right? At that exact moment when Renee Reed pushes that all-in button, you cannot have a lack mindset. It's impossible. You cannot think at the same time that there's not enough money for you in the world and that you won't make your money back. It's impossible. Like when Kyle Wake Up Now Green upgraded to the high ticket academy right away, you know, he might have been like, damn, 197, ugh. But once he did it, at that exact moment when he did it, he didn't think that in lack. He thought, how can I make more with this? You know what I'm saying? And now, as a result of that, he's attracting more people into his life because he's coming from an abundant mindset. You got to understand, guys, is that, you know, the person that, you know, that may have said they don't have $25, it might have been somebody that you've known or somebody in your circle. Like, Facebook is so huge, and that's what we're going to talk about next, is how to get your message into Facebook, how to go deep into the stowaways of Facebook to where you guys are actually creating you know, daily friend requests. You guys build your, you know, this is actually an even more powerful tool. I may have given you that tool, Facebook Crusher, by my friend Alfredo. This is even more powerful to get, and I've been using it for a little bit, to get more friend requests, to get more entrepreneurs, right? That's another thing, and that's why it's so important to find a target market that is already interested in investing into themselves, because the truth is that, you know, friends and family and people in our circle and people that we may know that are employees are not necessarily the best type of people to get into business. The best type of people are already business owners, right? Are people that are already entrepreneurs, people that already have no issues investing in themselves regardless. So, you know, to triple your answer, Paul, what I would suggest is let's go over this Facebook marketing strategy. Let's switch our mindset and let's target a new type of individual. That way, those $25 transform to hundreds. Those hundreds transform into 500s, and you know, and that's it. So, that being said, let's do this really quick. I want to show you guys who here, first of all, and in the chat, you can put who here has a Mac. A Mac. Anyone here have a Mac?
You.
You do, Kyle?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. If not, it's okay, because I have similar programs that work the same that I'll share with you. I will tell you that there is a tool that I'm going to ask you to get, and that you must get. Okay, you have to get it. It's $19.99. It's a one-time fee. There's no affiliate link, so nobody gets paid. The company gets paid. I've been using this tool, and it's powerful. And I want to show you the best way to post in groups, to build your friends list to 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 to 5,000. And this specific tool and these strategies are working for me, and results don't lie, because you guys see the results I get daily. So I'm going to show you exactly what I've been doing in regards to Facebook and this tool that I'm going to share with you at the end. And if you guys want the tool, all you have to do is inbox me, and I'll send you the link on how to get the tool. If you don't have a Mac, let me know of that too, and I'll send you the link on how to get the PC version. All right. So what we're going to do is this program is called Flirt. Okay, it's really cool. I was actually just recently introduced to this, and it works well. It has been a very powerful tool. I'm sure you guys have heard of Hootsuite, Post Planner, all that garbage, and I'll tell you that there's a lot of and what this is, for the new people that don't know what this tool is. This is basically an automatic Facebook poster. And if you guys are not, yeah, you know, Demario said he almost bought Post Planner, yeah. And if you guys are not in groups yet, let me know as well. Send me an inbox, and I'll send you a link where you can add A to Z, hundreds and hundreds of Facebook groups full of internet marketers that you guys can target as well. So if you're not involved in Facebook groups, I don't think Paul or Patricia may be. So you guys make sure that you send me a personal message, and I'll send you guys out that link on how to connect with all those groups. But this tool will allow you to market in those groups, reach people in those groups, and have people add you in those groups. I want to show you how to do that right now. So for people that have Mac, it's called Flaco Flirt. Okay, Flaco Flirt. One-time fee, $19.99. And it works the same with PC version. It's very similar, so the same instructional will be the same. All right, so what we have here is this tool. And what I can do, and what I will do, is first and foremost, I'm going to share with you exactly how to get friend requests. All right. So first of all, let me get my copy because I don't feel like typing it up again. Let me just get my copy really quick. I have a copy that you guys can use or create, or you can, edit it yourself, right? Okay, cool. I'm going to close you in a second, girl. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, sweet. So, I mean, my friend requests have been skyrocketing. I've been getting 35, 40 requests automatically, whether I work or not. And I know, some of you guys really want to make this work, and I figured this would be the best way, especially for you guys that have jobs and that are, that are going to work and want to run your business, but you can't. And these automated tools will help you market your business all day long on Facebook, whether you're working online or not. Okay, so this is a very powerful tool. So, so what I'll do is I'll find one of the groups that I'm associated with, right? And there's plenty of them. Let's go to, let's see. Let's go to an easy one. Let's go to entrepreneurs, right? Obviously, a lot of entrepreneurs will be there. All right. So, what I'll do, if you have a Mac, pay attention because this is where it gets a little confusing as far as like what buttons to push. If you have a Mac, take notes. So write this down. You want to hit the Command button and the Shift button and hold it, and then click the first two and highlight the first two. Okay? Then what you want to do is add about 50 to 100 messages or 100 people into, or you want to highlight 50 to 100 people, random people, right? So you'll just go maybe here, about 75, right? Now to highlight, what I want to do is hit the Alt Option button and Shift, and then just click anywhere, and that'll highlight, right? And that shows me that I actually got about 59 people that I'm about to send a personal message to in their other inbox, okay? So after I do this, what I do is I'll go here to the settings, and I'll click Send Message, okay? Oh, I actually got 151. Let me actually take 151, whatever. As long as you guys don't do it more than like 300 times, you'll be fine because Facebook will block you if you message more than 300 really. And if Facebook recognizes you as like a spam bot, it'll block you for 30 days or 14 days or 7 days. So just I like to say keep it between 50, 150. This is fine. And then there's going to be an option where you can automate the message. That way it doesn't all send out right away. It'll all send out about 20 emails at a time, like 20 emails in the morning, 20 emails at night, and then the next day it'll do the same until obviously all of them are ran out. And this is the best way to do it. So I have my copy. I'll say something like, hey, my friend, I noticed we're in the same Facebook group, and you're an entrepreneur like myself and looking to crush 2014. I figured I'd reach out and start a connection with you. As I mentioned before, it's 2014, and I believe it's the year of connections, and most importantly, success for our families. I'm looking to see what other programs and businesses are out there as well, and how they compare, and perhaps even partner up if it has value. I'm also willing to share some insight as well. Add me as a friend, and we can connect from there. To your prosperity and success, Paul. So this isn't a spam. I'm not spamming my link or anything. A lot of marketers do that. They spam their links. This is a very personalized message, very nice and open message, and I share with them a little bit about myself and what my goals are, and then I give a little touch like to your prosperity and success. That just makes me stand out as a professional marketer, and really what happens here in this type of psychology, you guys can copy this if you want, and just reword it in your own way, but this works. So. When you say, for instance, I'm looking to see what other programs and businesses are out there and how they compare and perhaps even partner up if it has value, what you're basically saying is, hey, you know, if your company has any value, I may add it to my repertoire, or I may add it to my toolkit. Most likely not, because we have the best system out there in regards to internet marketing. But that'll give them an incentive, my friends, to add you, because they're like, oh, hey, this is a potential prospect. So what happens is that they'll add you, and then they'll see you on Facebook, and they'll see you posting your videos. They'll see you giving value every single day, not every other day, but giving value every day, doing videos every day, blogging every day. They see that you're a serious internet marketer. They'll say, damn, I need to learn from that person. And then they'll message you and say, hey, so what do you do? And then you go on with the closing, right? But they're pretty much already pre-qualified once they see that you are consistent in your own business. They'll be able to say, wow, this person might actually be able to help me, because remember the statistics, guys, is that 95% of people are failing in the home-based business. So you have an advantage, and the reason why they're failing is because they're not working. So when they see that you are somebody that gives value, that has results, they'll be able to trust in whatever it is that you're trying to get them in. So there's a send message button right here. It won't pop up normally because I've already used this program, but once you click this button, an option comes up that says send an automation. Send an automation. That'll show up for the PC users, and it'll show up for the first-time Mac users. And click yes, and that is how you get to send about 20, 40 messages a day without being blocked on Facebook. Very important. So in this case, I'll click the send button, and now I have 119 messages being sent to them, and it'll show up in fragments in time. So it might not show up right away inside your inbox, but it will show up later on during the day that they did get delivered. And this is how you do it. This is how you get a lot of friend requests. So see, it says posting right here, finish posting. So if you guys want to, focus on building your friends list, and I know some of you guys have like 400 friends, 500 friends, and you have people that are in your warm market that are not, entrepreneurs that are wussies pretty much, that are not willing to even invest $25 into a business. Then what you want to do is look out for other marketers and people that are in the same niche who are willing to invest because they've already invested in other things, and they're looking for tools and strategies that can help their current business, and that's what Empower Network is all about. So if you guys think this is a badass tool, if you guys like this so far, leave some comments in the chat. That way I know everybody's getting some value. So it says here, what do you do when those people are consistently trying to close you when you have no... Yeah, I mean, that's a good question, because that happens when you're new. That happens when you're new, and this is why that happens. And I'll tell you, and I'll get some feedback on this. I know Fortino, Kyle, you can probably relate to this as well. But people will try to close you when you have no. That's hilarious. People will try to probably close you after they saw that video of yours. They're like, oh heck yeah, he's brand new. Let me try to close him. But they don't realize that that video got like hundreds of views overnight. Like you became a celebrity overnight. But honestly speaking, the reason why people try to close you, and this is just my opinion, and I'll get some of the opinions of the leaders on here. The reason why they've tried to close you is because you haven't put your stake in the ground in your current business yet. In other words, you haven't decided to either A, invest further into your education, right, increase your value, or B, you haven't really figured out what is it that you want. So, and I'll say that to Demaria as well, that's really the key. To not be closed or to not be pitched opportunities is to be the marketer that people are afraid to pitch, because you know what you're talking about. You have to stand out that way. So I want some feedback on that, because that's a really good question. Kyle, you got any feedback on that? And then Fortino, and then Kim?
I actually had a situation when I first started with Wake Up Now. A guy, I invested my money into a little training program, and apparently that guy had the same program, and I added him from one of the groups that I was on Facebook. So we're going back and forth, and every time I pitch him on something, he would just bring it right back. I was like, no, like, I'm not really interested. I mean, it sounds cool for you, but not for me. I was like, but yo, you have to get involved with this, who doesn't want to save money? And it just kept on going back and forth. I feel like it was because I was still new. I didn't really know how to approach like when that happens. So it was just pretty much a lost lead in my friends list.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
we had the same kind of program that we were doing.
Kimberly, you got any feedback on that?
I just literally walked back into the room, so I'm making dinner. I'm like going back and forth doing stuff. What was the question?
The question is what do you do when people are trying to close you when you have no intention of joining their business? Really, the question is not what do you do, but why does that happen? Why do people on our team get pitched a lot, but how come people like me and you don't get pitched a lot? So just your feedback on that.
Well, I think that as you go along and as you gain experience, like I mean, branding has a lot to do with it. Your branding, and then your overall like marketing message. Like people can tell just by scrolling up and down your timeline, like how developed you are in the industry. I don't know. It has to do. It just has a lot to do with the way that they perceive you, like the perception that they have of you. So I think that's just something that's developed as you go along, really, or as you stay plugged in, and because as you grow, your content's going to grow along with you. So they can just kind of sense, like it's almost like a kind of like a language that you're learning in marketing. You're learning how to just portray your value through content, so people can just kind of, not to say that you guys aren't valuable. I'm saying that, like, I don't know, they can kind of just like sense like that maybe you're new to the industry or to the company or something like that.
Right. Awesome. Fortino, you got any feedback on that, brother?
No, not really. I don't know.
No?
No.
So yeah, I mean, my opinion, and this is just what I've seen, because I've had a lot of teammates have that same issue, and I've answered that question for the past 6 months. I always go back to your personal value as a marketer, as a human being, as a man or as a woman, of what do you believe in? What do you believe in? So like, I go back to putting your stake in the ground and being congruent with whatever it is that you are looking to create. So if you are somebody that wants a $20,000 per month income, but you aren't taking action or aren't positioning yourself in regards to that, then you become an easy target. In other words, you become somebody that doesn't have enough strength, if you may, or influence in the marketing game to where people they can sense it. It's called your invisible power. And if you guys want to know more about that, there's a book by Genevieve Barron called Your Invisible Power. Something Vic Streishaus recommended to me personally a long time ago. I read the book, and everybody has their own invisible power in the marketing game, where people can just sense something about you, right? And what I always like to go back to is that if you're having problems with people investing $25 into the business, if you're having issues with people trying to close you, it's all because of what you're resonating out there, right? That you might have a great video, but they might have. Did you have something to say, Fortino?
Yeah. This is gonna be in the group files, right?
Yeah.
I have to go real quick. My something happened with my parents, and I have to go check up on them. So I actually have to leave now.
Okay, no worries, brother. Have a good night.
Sorry about that.
No
See you
worries at
guys.
all, man. See you, brother. So, this marketing power that's called your invisible power is what's going to help people decide whether or not you're a leader or not, decide whether or not you're somebody to be trusted or not, decide whether or not you're worthy of investing $25 into or not. See, here's what I learned a long time ago is that, if you guys are tiptoeing around in the water in your mind, more importantly, right, than financially, because listen, I wasn't all in. I was positioned at the inner circle for like a good month and a half before I upgraded to the rest of the products because I didn't have the money, right? But my intention from the beginning was, man, the minute that I even have any kind of money, I'm willing to go broke to be upgraded instead. I wasn't going to wait because I realized that the more I invested in myself, the more valuable I became. So the more valuable that you become, right, as an individual, the more value you're going to be able to convey and portray to other people. And you're not going to be somebody that can just be pitched at all the time. You're not going to be somebody that's trying to pitch you and close you into their deal, because you're going to be too busy giving too much value to them that they're going to join you, period. And that's the truth. And I go back to, what are you worth, right? People in the beginning have these issues because they have not realized the power of investing in their education and into themselves. They haven't realized how powerful it is, because you become a more powerful version of yourself when you do that. So that's what I would really reflect on is, what are you worth? How serious are you about your goal? And if you are serious, then just go out there and make it happen. And when you do that, you will become the best version of yourself. You will become more powerful. People will not be able to pitch you because you already know where you're going, right? So it goes back to having your stake in the ground. Put your stake in the ground and say, this is what I believe in, right? This is my vision. This is what I will tolerate. This is what I will not tolerate, right? And you come off as a more powerful marketer, and people are going to want to get closer to you. People are going to want to pay you every time you talk. People are going to want to upgrade now every time that you share value, because they realize that they're missing something. There's a reason why people are successful and people are not successful, and the difference is very fine line. And the best advice that I can give is, if we're having these issues, it's all because of what you're putting out there, and not so much about like what you're writing or the videos, but the energy that you're giving off, right? So if you want to attract more people, quality people, you have to become that quality person, right? You have to become that high valuable person that people love to join, right? You have to become that person that people love to throw their credit cards at. You got to become the person that you want to become by becoming. You just got to go ahead and just become. You want to be a $5,000 earner? Act like one. You want to be a $10,000 earner? Act like one, right? How does a $10,000 per month earner act, right? They read every day. They listen to audio every day. They invest into their education with no excuses. They take action daily, right? So it's all these components to becoming successful. That's just my saying. And yeah, that's a great book, man. If you want to read it, one of the more powerful books, man, Your Invisible Power, definitely helps me. It helps me attract people to the point where people will just join me because they can just tell. They can just tell that I'm the leader that will guide them to wherever it is they want to go. And the cool thing is that I didn't know that I would be this cool and badass 12 months ago, right? There's always a growing process, but I guarantee you, in 90 days, you guys won't be the same, right? Come the next event, if you guys do exactly what I tell you guys to do and what the team tells you and the leaders tell you, you guys will not be the same, and you guys will be on a hangout in 90 days with your team, speaking life into their life, speaking vision into their lives, rising them from the dead that they have been walking in their entire lives, and putting life into them and believing in them that they can do it. So I'm telling you that that's what's going to happen. You guys are going to be able to do that for your own team. It's a cool process. So I hope that kind of answered your question, man, because that'll stop that nonsense. I promise you. If you invest in your education, you continue doing what you're doing, bro, and you just become more powerful. The more powerful you become, the less likely that people are going to waste your time. So that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get back to this Facebook marketing, because it is getting kind of late. We've almost gone almost about 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes, so we're making good time. So I sent these messages, right, to these 133 people. It's going to be sending, twice a day. Beautiful thing. So I'll have a week where I'll have messages being sent out to thousands of people, and I'll do this a couple of times a day, right? And then I'll just leave it alone. Another thing that you guys can do is create events. A perfect strategy. Hold on just a second. This thing's being a little... There we go. Okay. You guys can create events. So what we'll do is I'll click the event, and I'll click new event. Can you guys see this okay? Yes?
Yes.
All right. So you guys may have noticed that I've been creating a lot of events, and you've been invited, right? What this tool is powerful because you can invite all of your friends without having Mozilla Firefox or having an invite code. You guys can invite all of your friends, and there's a strategy to doing it, right? So let's just say you want to get a lot of leads, and you want to run a promotional a promotional offer, which is the best way to create an event. So let's just say, Patricia and Paul create an event where it says learn how to make up to $625 daily, right? Assuming that they're positioned, right? By Paul and Patricia. That can be the title of the event, right? And what I'll do is, like, normally I'll run these events like on a 2-3 day promotional period. So it gives people time, like I put a time sense urgency where people have to make a decision to get in. Otherwise they can't take the offer. So in creating the event, you guys can add photos, right, in your background. And this is powerful because you'll be able to not just add a photo, but you'll be able to, oh, hey, hello, hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's just pick this one, right? We'll add an owl. Okay. This will be displayed in the background. So the way that you create an event is that you want to create it in a sense of writing somebody a message, like a personal message. Because a lot of people create events and they're always spamming their links and they're just very generic about the way that they do it, and nobody is going to want to like check it out if it looks too robotic. So if you make it very personal, people like that, and then if you ask questions, people will like that too. So I'll say, hey my friends, this is just an example for Pure Romance and Paul. Hey my friends, as you know, we decided to take our business to the next level with online marketing, and the success that we have had has been life-changing, right? First of all, before I know what some of you guys are thinking. You guys might be saying, well, we haven't had that success. First of all, let me just kind of just get some feedback. What is success? Can anyone define success for me, so we can get an idea, so we know that there's nothing wrong with saying that you're successful, even if you're not financially successful?
You say it.
Huh?
What's your happiness?
No.
There,
What's
right.
success? Happiness. Your happiness.
Yeah, no, what our success is our happiness.
That is definitely a part of it, your happiness. What else? Anyone else?
Your mindset.
Right, your mindset. Anyone else? Renee, you got an idea of what success means? Makita, you still there? You haven't said a word all night. I think they're here, but they're muted out. All right, so success, and according to Earl Nightingale, success is all it is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. What does that mean? It means that the more worthy you become of the success that you're looking for, the more successful you are. In other words, like you said, your mindset, your happiness. When you are successful and you're improving in the areas of spirituality, your mental state, your emotional state, and your financial state, then you're successful, right? All of you guys are successful because you guys are growing as individuals regardless of the money, because the only way that the money will ever come to you is if you grow to the money that you want. In other words, the money can only come to you and will only come to you and will only grow to the extent that you grow personally. I want you guys to think about that. You guys will only make more money. You guys are making the money that you guys are making right now, not because you want to make that money, but because it's a result of your level of growth. It's a result of not knowing how else to get the more money. This is how. Growing yourself first, then the money follows. So I go back to this message. Hey, my friends, as you know, we decided to take our business to the next level with online marketing, and the success that we have had has been life-changing. We want to help as many people as possible not only retire from corporate America in 90 days, but want to help struggling business owners automate and systematize their business so they can build a business and have a life as well. That being said, we are offering free coaching for the first 10 people who decide now to get started with us here. EN link. To your success, Paul and Patricia. Right? So this kind of copy, right? This is called copy. You guys can do something similar. And if you guys want to like review what I just wrote, you guys might be like, wow, that's brilliant. You can go back after the recording and just go back and just copy it yourself if you want. That's fine. But this is why it's powerful, right? Because you're giving a bonus offer, right? You're telling them that you're going to teach them how to make money on the internet daily. You're also going to offer them free coaching, right? First 10 people that sign up get free coaching with you guys. So that gives them an incentive, right? And then, you know, what else I can do is I can add scarcity. P.S. This offer is for this weekend only, right? Giving them another reason to join. And then this is not so much powerful, but what it is let's see. This is not just powerful, but what it is, it's going to allow you to send all of your friends to this event automatically, right? Automatically. So, hold on just a second. Finish editing event. Where'd that one go? Hold on just a second. It just disappeared on me. Okay, there it is. Cool. Let's see if I can get it back out. Okay. So, that one got erased, but no big deal. So then all I do is click automatically invite to friends, and then I click the enter button, and it'll send out to all of your friends on Facebook. And all of your friends will be invited. Automatically, after you click this button right here, automatically invite to my friends. Right? Click there, or you click here once the copy is done, and it'll just automatically send, and you'll be good to go in regards to the event. Okay, very, very quick way to do it. Again, this is also available for PC, and I'll send you that as well. And you guys can do that strategy multiple times a week. You know, a great way to get leads. A lot of people are going to be clicking that link, and they're going to be clicking, and they're going to be going through a process, a sales funnel process, right? And if you guys, you know, kind of understood what Kimberly taught earlier, and if and when you get your lead page program, you create your own funnel process. I mean, you're going to be able to build a relationship automatically, whether you're there or not, and you'll be able to bring autopilot signups as well. But other than that, besides this is the tool that I've been using on Facebook that has been literally giving me, you know, 30 leads a day on average, and a sale or two in Empower Network, and a couple of sales a day in selling other tools every day. Every day. There's not a day that goes by at this point that I'm not making any money, right? And this is just one of the powerful tools that I use. So last thing in regards to just Facebook marketing, I'll show you a couple of things that you guys can do, right? So when you are adding friends, for instance, I got a friend request right here, right?
I have a couple things I want to share after too. I just want to throw that in there.
Awesome. So, hold on. See, I got a couple of people, you know, messaging me, making $1,000 per day. How are you doing it? Making $1,000 up to per day, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. You know, I get inboxes all the time of people wanting to know more information. So, you know, I got a couple of people sending me friend requests, right? Obviously, I'll confirm them. But what I want to do, and I used to tell people to message people right away, but I stopped that because that just makes it seem desperate. So what I do is I'll go and I'll just like a couple of pictures. Any new friends? Just make it stand out, right? This girl's obviously wants to get it in, so I'm not gonna like comment too much, you know. But I'll find something to where I can leave a comment. Right here, right? I'll be like, badass tattoo. So this just makes it seem like I'm engaging with them, not really trying to sell them anything. And this gives them a lot of reason to message me. So I'm creating what it's called rapport, right? I'm building rapport without trying to sell them anything, okay? And then once they start talking to me, they realize they have their defenses down, and they're going to be interested in what I have to offer. So that's something that I do in regards to like adding people. I'll be like, I got an example right here. I got this girl named Memory. She's saying, "Hey, how are you doing? Making up to 1,000 a day." I'll be like, "Hey, Memory." I'll be like, "Hey, Memory, where did you find me in that post?" Right? I'll just ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. I'm gonna just get down to the bread and butter to the point where like, "Hey, do you have $25 to invest into this business?" And she'll say yes, and she'll most likely get in. Like right now, my mindset before I even close them, before I even talk to her, is she's already in, right? That's my mindset, that she's already in before she even gets in, before I even really talk to her. So I put myself in a frame of mind that I already know that this person deserves to be in my business. That's pretty much it for now. What I want to do for you guys is make sure that a lot of this training is in the other products. I will tell you, and Dave Wood and Dave Sharp, I mean, they absolutely kill it. They show you the meat and potatoes deeper on how to actually make this business work for you. I mean, you can't beat the products. Like this is just what we've taken from the products and kind of customized it ourselves from things that we already are learning in the training. It's already there. So if you guys are ready, hold on just a second. Let me see what's going on over here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Can I show them really quick, Paul?
Yeah, show them something real quick. Let me close
Okay,
these
cool.
people real fast.
All right, cool. Okay, so literally, you guys, as far as Facebook is like, I didn't start any sort of paid marketing until like maybe like a couple of months ago. So everything that I've done has been on Facebook, and what I'm about to show you. Yeah, you can see my screen. Okay. This is literally how I've got like 80% of people. So the number one thing with Facebook, with any marketing, but with Facebook specifically, is consistency. So one of the strategies that I used was, hold on a second. So say you just added like 5 people, and say for example they're from an entrepreneur group, so you know that they're potential prospects. Or maybe you had a conversation with someone and kind of piqued interest a little bit, or bottom line is you know that they're a prospect, so you want to follow up with them later, or you know that you want to interact with them. So if you have thousands and thousands of friends, that could be hard to do if you're just like going down the timeline, like looking for their posts. So what I do is literally, like say Joe, for example, I'll go to Joe's profile, and then you click friends. And then I'll add him to a specific list. So if you look on here, I have like a bunch of lists. But I have like, here's where, like I'll go into AWeber and I'll look at all my subscribers and I'll try to find them on Facebook. I have this list, Ian Prospect, so I'll just add him. I don't even know for sure who he is, but I'll just add him to this list. But that keeps them organized. So later on, or daily actually, you should come in to your prospect list. Let me see how find that. So right over here it says friends. Click more.
Hey, Kimberly,
Yeah.
nobody can see your screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, hold on. Okay, can you see it now?
No.
Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Well, you can see, if you saw Paul, then that's my screen. Can you guys see, you can see Kyle?
Yeah, we see Kyle.
And
Well,
Kyle,
no.
Paul. Okay, let me go over to Facebook. Can you guys see my Facebook?
Nope.
Ugh,
Time
I
for
don't know what to do. Dang, this sucks. Can you guys see me?
Nope. We can see. Well, now we can see you. Yeah.
Okay, you can see me. Okay.
We can't see your Facebook though.
Okay, well, I'm going to quick screen share again. Hold on. Now?
Nope, you're frozen.
No? Dang, what the heck?
Mm,
Alright, well, I guess I can make a video on it or something. And
That's
share it
cool.
later. Yeah, that's good. Alright, be on the lookout for that video.
All right. Other than that, guys, let's wrap it up. Questions and answers. Anybody have any questions? You guys can chat it in the chat box. We can go and talk about whatever it is that you guys want to talk about. Now's your chance to ask some questions.
I have another point that I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
Is hey. For everyone that, especially people who are brand new, whenever Paul or anyone else welcomes anyone into the team group, like any new members, or if someone gets their first commission or any result at all, pretty much, like literally any result, you want to be promoting that on your own timeline and structuring it as, like, say, for example, Paul welcomes a new person. Well, you could literally go and take that picture and you could go welcome that person on your timeline, just as if you're welcoming a new member into your team, and just say, hey, I want to welcome my new teammate, this person, because your audience doesn't know the difference between if it's really someone on your team or if it's someone on Paul's team or my team. So it just looks like you're constantly getting results, even if you're not. So that's kind of a way to speed things up and make it look like, a lot of stuff's happening. Then your audience is going to say, hey, he's really making stuff happening over there. Like, he's like bringing in, it looks like he's bringing in a bunch of people, and people are making money. He keeps sharing like people's results. Or this Fortino guy just had $1,000 day. What the heck? And so you need to be just making sure that you share like every single result that you see. Promote it, and never promote it as your own, but promote it as your own, like as if it was your teammate, even if it's not.
Yeah, and that just goes to show promote every result. Let me actually meet this girl out real quick, cause okay, cool, she did it already. Yeah, I mean that's what what she just said is money right there. What you want to do, especially if you don't have a result right now, is promote every small result, but promote other people's results and promote their stories too. Get people interested by promoting other people's stories. I mean, there's thousands of success stories in Empower Network that you guys can pick and choose from. Thousands of people, making money, building momentum. You guys will be able to literally just market daily. If you don't know what to talk about, you're running out of things to talk about on Facebook. Promote a result, promote your teammates' results, promote new members that just got started. Like, let people know that, hey, you're actively engaged in your business, not just out there doing what everybody else is doing. People want to join people that get results, that are leaders, but most importantly. And what she said, yeah, make posts all about the leader's stories, teammates, my story, her story, other people's stories, and if you don't know those stories, I mean, we got videos that'll share with you what those stories are, but I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it comes down to, we just tonight, for the people that are watching this in the future and on the panel is to understand that tonight was a lot of technical stuff, like we said before, 25, 50% mindset. Tonight we shared a lot of technical stuff, and again, for those that are on the panelists or watching this video right now, that means you're in the inner circle. That means that you have available these tools and this training, so you guys get to refer to the parts that you want to learn. Maybe YouTube, you want to go over again, Facebook marketing, sales psychology, whatever. But the point is, guys, is that this is just a part of it. This is just a part of what you're supposed to do on a daily basis. The best advice that I can give you to make your business work, whoever's watching this right now, is to follow your 8 core commitments. That means that you read every single day. Find a book that you're going to commit to reading daily. Listen to a couple of audios every single day, right? If you are brand new and you're on a 90-day video challenge and you want to learn or want to know what to talk about what you're learning, right? The problem is that there's too much information and you don't know what to choose from, not I don't know what I'm talking about or I don't know what to talk about. Plenty of stuff to talk about. So you can do that. Marketing. Marketing is part of promoting on Facebook, part of creating content, part of uploading videos to YouTube. That's all marketing, right? Blogging. Blogging about the videos, blogging about what you're learning, and adding the videos to your blog and promoting your blog on your timeline another way. On all these things as a result of doing your core steps, now you have a greater understanding of what it really takes. Like if me and you guys ever, you know, and then you say, you know, Demir, how can we speak traffic to blogs, make the SEO section of blogs? You know, you can put your blog link of whatever of the video that you're creating, put the video on the blog, and put the blog link in the YouTube description. So you can refer everybody back to the blog link in your description, and you'll get traffic by following the traffic strategy in YouTube. That's how you get traffic. You can also get traffic on Facebook of your blog, right? You can also do the same thing if you index your blog properly. If you want to know how to actually rank your blogs, go to the Fast Start training with Lawrence Tam and all those guys. There's a Fast Start training on how to rank your blogs there. So they'll teach you how to rank your blogs with SEO and stuff like that. So very, very similar to how you do it on YouTube. But the whole point is, guys, is that we have 8 core steps. The message is never going to change here. The message will never change here. The message will always be market, read, listen to audio, blog daily, new member coaching, go to the events, and get all in if you want a 5-figure income. So that being said, we'll just do some closing thoughts and just share some of the things that you guys got value with or what you are excited to implement in your business, and then we'll call it a night. So whoever wants to share first, we'll start with Demaria. You there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. Go for it.
I've learned like all my questions I've had for a long time just on getting a lot of traffic to like my YouTube pages and how to like rank them the proper way, because I've been going real back and forth with tags and stuff. I've been trying to figure out staying positive on Facebook and not letting different network marketers overpower me. And that's been like my what's actually helped me the most about this hangout.
Awesome, bro. Well, we appreciate you for showing up. Josh Burks, you there, bro? He just bounced. Kimberly, you there?
Yeah, I'm about to post in the team group who enjoyed the exclusive Inner Circle Hangout tonight. If you guys can like make some noise on the hangout or the comments, so people can kind of be like, oh man, like so they can feel like they missed out pretty much.
Cool. Kyle, you got any feedback? Any questions, comments?
Man, I just thought it was all like really great, and I plan on doing everything that I wrote down and just putting it to work. It's gonna be busy for me.
Yeah. Awesome, bro. Proud of you, dude. So, Makita, you there, girl? I noticed that you changed your picture. Patricia and Paul, you guys get some value tonight?
Yeah, for me, it was more of the YouTube ranking. Like, it's really nice to know how it works rather than just always posting videos and not seeing the results. So now to know the great scheme of all of it, now it's like I can't wait to apply it to every like idea I've been having for videos. So that's what I'm really actually happy about that I learned.
And you know, your keyword is barely any competition too, so it's not like you can just make one and just be done. Like you can make you can make a video for every keyword that showed up on YouTube and backlink it all in one description. So you'll have all these videos that are ranking on the first page of Google, because none of the pure romance reps know how to do that.
And it feels good knowing I'm one of the first people doing it too.
Hell yeah, I'm jealous. I told you I'm jealous. I I'm almost tempted to kick you out of the team just to do it my damn self.
So I have nothing to do tomorrow, so it's exactly what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. So
Nice. Paul, what did you learn today, man? And any feedback, bro?
Paul's not in the room at the moment.
Oh, he's not in the room. Where did he go?
I think food.
What?
I think he's getting food.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope Paul got
No,
some.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Whoa!
Oh, he is there. Oh, okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Awesome. What kind of feedback do you have, man? Questions, or what kind of value did you get, and did you what did you think of tonight?
Definitely, I can see how everything is structured, where the deeper you go into these products, the more value that you really get into them. So, I mean, just today was so much more info and more knowledge that you can kind of hint that you know, and it's definitely going to give us an edge on, getting people in our group. So I appreciate it a lot. I mean, it's really good information.
Awesome, man, and it only gets better. Like this is just like a sliver. If you think this is good, I mean, just wait until you start digging into the higher products, man. It's life changing, this kind of stuff. Like everything will start clicking, and you'll just be like, wow. Renee, you still there, girl, or or have you Caspered on out of here? She might have Caspered on out of here.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Oh, you are there. Fantastic. So did you get value out of this, and what did you learn, and what did you like about most?
I didn't really see much of it.
Oh yeah, you got on halfway. That's right. You'll have to review this. You'll have to rewind it. But from when you came on, what did you have, and what kind of feedback do you have, or questions, or anything?
I thought the Facebook thing was cool. I don't know how to do it with Mac though. So.
Well, you have a Mac?
I mean Mac, PC.
PC, okay. Yeah, so I go back to that. If you guys want those tools, which you obviously need those tools, inbox me or Kim, and we'll send those tools over right away for PC. So it's two tools, Lead Pages and the Facebook Marketer. So other than that, guys, we appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have an excellent week. Tomorrow, oh yeah, hold on just a second. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Monday. Tomorrow we have a midday motivational call. We didn't have it on Friday because we were preparing for this, and we figured we don't want to burn the team out. So we have tomorrow. What's tomorrow? The 10th. Kimberly, tomorrow it's your call. Just to let you know.
Oh, the midday motivation?
Yeah, that's your schedule. So.
Okay. Okay.
And also message Christine Moore because her call is on Wednesday, and this Friday, Patricia is your call. Next Friday. Did you hear that, Pure Romance? I'm going to assume she did.
I didn't hear you. No, I did not. Sorry.
No? Oh, okay. Well, you have a midday motivational on Friday.
Yep, Valentine's Day. That's me.
Yeah, you have that. So just make sure that you have your material reviewed. Let me actually turn this off. Everybody here stay on for a second, and thank you guys for watching. Review this training, and I'll talk to you guys soon.